Friday in the week. And you guys are all just kind of chilling in the lobby area of like the biblioplex, the hangout area. And you kind of start to hear murmurs. People get kind of excited, and it's like murmurs of excited curiosity basically are like starting to ripple through the groups of students that you see around you. And then Elizabeth looks up and sees Rosie like barreling towards the group of you, but more specifically towards her, and she's just laughing, like big laughing, let's put it that way.
What's
So
funny?
as she gets closer to you, she looks around her to make sure that she doesn't see any faculty. Once she sees that there are none nearby, she runs up to you and says, "You got to see this, you got to see this. We found these weird frogs and snuck them into the Fireside Lounge at Fire Jolt Cafe, and now we're gonna race them. Quick, come see before the professors find out."
Frogs.
I mean, as an employee of the Fire Jolt, I feel like you probably shouldn't do that. But as a student, I'm like, yeah, let's check it out. All right.
It's a good thing I didn't want to have to stick you in a trash can for a little while.
Is this all of us or just him?
All of us? But she came up
Everybody.
to me specifically
And
because she's my roommate.
Yeah, she's her roommate. But
Yeah.
she's talking to all of you.
Let's go.
And you're judging that there are other people, there are other students already there. She's coming to bring you to where but it's already starting.
Did you ask the frogs if they wanted to race?
I don't know. I wasn't there, but it looks like fun.
Fun for you, not the frogs.
I'm not a
I
big
think we'd better go and
fan.
supervise whether we like the idea of it or not.
I'm not a big fan of
Spin the
crowds.
frog around in a bucket, and then he hops funny.
So before we move on to this next part, I'm going to move you to the Fire Jolt Cafe map. Tell me, can you see it?
Nope.
Dang it. Okay, hold on. Somehow I
Maybe
knew that was going to happen.
If our characters are on there, we might.
Some murmurs
What?
are fine. Other murmurs
says
will lead to hot
Fog
fun.
of
No.
Wars. Hold
Nope.
on, let me. Now
Nope.
can you see it?
No.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
See now.
There it is.
I was gonna say Fog of War is off, and I was like, oh yeah, it's dynamic line. I tried to get it off of all of them, but apparently it's gonna be a continuous thing. I wanted to do that before I continued. So, as you arrive at the Fire Jolt Cafe, I'm just gonna let you know, you've known during your time here that this is really one of the most popular places on campus. You can get tea here. They sell coffee, but there's places where you can sit, so you can chat with friends, you can study, just take a relax, from the hustle and bustle of everyday life on a campus. It's very, very clean and well lit. Its walls are decorated with fun, cartoonish like scenes that are being animated by permanent illusion magic. So it's like on the walls, but 3D and alive.
Nice.
I know that's pretty cool. I wish we could do that, like for real. Anyways, so you also
Guys, you got to try a Fire Jolt. If you haven't tried a Fire Jolt yet, you've got to try it. It's the best.
What's that?
It's the signature drink here. Hold on. I'll just get you some, and I'll just go and make like a bunch of Fire Jolts for everybody.
Okay. So he's brought you Fire Jolts. What y'all gonna do with them?
Drink them.
Chug, 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 chug.
Chug.
I'm gonna keep my eye on everybody else, and if they seem to be drinking it, then I might drink it.
I'm gonna drink mine.
The coffee.
Oh, it's coffee? I don't do coffee.
I think it's coffee.
I'll take a sip of it and then say no thank you.
Hold on, let me double check that.
No.
Yeah, if it's hot, I might have to add ice.
Okay,
Anybody
so
know
this isn't the
prestidigitation?
the 21st century. They don't have ice in their coffee.
Anybody have prestidigitation?
We do not. I'm sorry.
So I
You could
thought
just
there was a. I thought it said
go
in the
ahead.
book there was a drink and what was in it, but now I can't find it.
Yeah, I
Just
couldn't find it either. I
signature-
don't.
There's a
Let me see if I can
signature
screenshot
fire
it.
jolt latte.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Do you see it?
It's the Fire Jolt Cafe.
The cafe's name comes from its trademark beverage, which the manager, an elf mage named Alina, brews with her fire magic. But it doesn't really say what's in it. So
You
Yeah,
want
so
the
it's
menu?
probably just a really good coffee. Thought I had something extra in it, but maybe it doesn't. I think it's just the part where she brews it with her fire magic. That I'm
right, yeah,
remembering.
that's what makes
I
it
was,
good.
yeah, I was thinking it was something like she had some secret ingredient, but that's not what it is.
All right.
It seems to be different from the regular Strixhaven latte, the fire jolt latte. So it might be different. I don't know what it is.
Well, like I said, she doesn't brew it on a stove or anything like that. She literally uses her magic to do it. So I would imagine it's going to be a very good coffee if you're a coffee drinker.
Probably has a little hint of brimstone.
It's like the I'm a tea drinker, and y'all are gonna judge me, but it's like the difference between going to the store and getting sweet tea and making it yourself.
Tea now. Gross.
It's okay. You can judge me. I don't drink tea
No,
unless it's got
you
sugar
can
in it.
feel the same way about coffee that I feel about tea. I think it's just gross.
Hey,
and bland.
I like coffee. I only drink iced coffee though. I don't like it hot.
Some like it hot.
I will drink it hot, but like I don't want it hot. If I have a choice, I will choose iced every time.
If you've got ADHD,
Anyways.
you won't drink it till it's cold anyway. So all good.
So, one of the most well-known scenes that's kind of occurring inside of here, that's like a focal point of the Fire Jolt Cafe you've all known about. You've probably seen it. This is probably not your first time in here. There is a frog that's in a wizard's hat stirring a cauldron. And there is also a dancing trio of lightning bolts with grinning faces. These are all things that are just like placed throughout the cafe. There's also a raven that wears a cravat, and sips daintily from a cup of coffee held in one wing. And these are like staple things that are inside that the Fire Jolt Cafe is known for. So you're gonna see them around you. I don't know specifically where they're at. We can make it up if we want to, wherever you think they're at. But the ceilings are about 20 feet high, so you got lots of room. And you can't get in here at night
I mean,
unless
most
you work
people-
here.
So the latte.
Well,
right?
the doors are locked. So can you get in here? Sure.
The latte costs 10 gold, and we make 5 gold for working, so it's 2 weeks' wages. I'm gonna.
Well, you
pass on
did get the
coffee.
platinum piece.
Right,
The
but I mean, I
last
work
one.
here, so I get them for free. It's
Do
fine.
you? For all of us.
Do we?
Well, he
That's what
will.
Reggie
doesn't
thinks.
know.
That's what Reggie thinks.
Well, the lady what's her name? What did we say her name was?
Alina?
Yeah, that works there. I'm gonna say yes, she will let him do it because in her mind it's like free advertisement. Like if you've never had one, then yeah, okay, one free one, but that's it. You don't get another free one.
Yeah.
Well, she
And then
brews
Reggie's going
it
to take a selfie as we all take a sip. So,
She brews it using fire magic, and it gives you resistance to fire for 1 minute.
Oh, she found it. I knew there was something.
There you go.
It's only a minute though, so hold on to it.
Yep.
I guess if you
yeah.
Mhm.
think you need it. So, are y'all still so when you walk in here, are you still following Rosie, or
Yeah.
you kind of going your own way?
I'm gonna follow.
Okay, well, if you're following her, you're going to be led to the fireside lounge area of the Fire Bolt Cafe. If you're looking, that is up here. F5.
Mm.
The air is buzzing with excitement and the smell of coffee.
You're
As you make
buzzing
your
with
way towards
excitement.
I'm trying to be. I'm not a very excitable person, but I'm trying to be for you guys. As you make your way toward the back of the Firebolt Cafe, Fire Jolt, and then back into the lounge to witness the scene. Hidden from the view of the barista station, the lounge's central table has been pushed toward the wall, and its chair is haphazardly tossed out of the way. In the middle of the room, can y'all see them right here?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know if they were on. I wanted to make sure you could see them. Oh, I lost my place. In the middle of the room hop 4 unusual-looking frogs. Each is glowing in vibrant colors: red, blue, violet, and orange.
Violet, you're
They've
turning
all
violet.
They've all been outfitted with a tiny costume. One wears a makeshift cape. Another has suspenders. A third wears a stylish bow tie. And the fourth has a top hat perched on top of its head. Someone has used chalk to mark lanes onto the floor, and multiple students are trying to corral the frogs into a starting position. So as you guys approach, one of the students looks up and shouts at you, "You guys are just in time. You want to race these frogs with us?"
I'm just gonna watch.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
So there are, let's see, 3 different ways you can participate in this race. The first one is the obvious one. You can race a frog. For Peanut, who doesn't necessarily want to race a frog, you can still participate. You can cheer a coach, so you can shout encouragement to one of the other coaches. Or you can heckle a coach,
Oh,
so you can taunt one of the coaches. So if you don't want to participate, you can do that. So I will say you look. Who all wants to actually race a frog? There's only 4.
Enzio.
Ezio does. Reggie said he did. Wolf, are you going to race a frog?
there's an extra frog. I will race it, but heckling.
I,
Seems like a natural thing for me to do.
I am not going to race a frog.
Come sit by me then.
Okay.
Okay.
I will tap the couch next to me.
Then I will race a frog.
In fact, I'm going to sit here so that I don't get touched by any frogs.
So I'm just, for the sake of knowing, I want to know, if you get to pick your frog, which one are you going to pick? The one with the cape, the one with the suspenders, the bow tie, or the top hat?
You got to
I want
stop saying suspenders, dude.
I want the fancy bow tie one.
Okay, so Ezio gets. So your frog has a bow tie. Reggie, which one would you pick?
The top hat.
Okay.
I know I've put it in the chat, but I'm going to say it out loud. In my country, suspenders is what we call a garter belt. So that frog was looking freaky for a second there, and then I went, "Oh yeah, suspenders hold your pants up in the USA."
Yeah, hold your pants up, suspenders.
Yeah. We call
I
those.
will
I mean,
Frenchies.
if the frog is
Sus-
wearing a garter belt, Reggie's gonna take that one instead. But if
So
not, we'll
I
go with
I
top.
was looking to see if I had. Let me see if I have their. I don't think I do. I do not. I don't have a token, but this frog right here is being raced by Grayson,
Oh, wild man!
and
Fancy meeting you here.
that's gonna be the frog with the bow tie. Wait,
There's a picture of him in the Strixhaven chat.
yeah.
Which one has the bow tie?
Who did you?
Yeah.
Did you say bow tie?
I did.
Okay, sorry, I was remembering wrong. Yes, so not the bow tie. He's got the one that's got the suspenders. And that's Grayson. I think I just showed y'all the handout with his picture. that is Reggie's roommate.
Yeah. Like, hey everybody, this is Wild Man. He's my roommate. Wild Man, this is the gang.
And then the other one is going to be being raised by Mina Lee. And that's the one with what? The cape. So Grayson's over here by Ezio and Mina's over here by Reggie, and that's who you're racing against.
Did you hear Dow say that he was going to race one?
That's all right.
Oh,
No, I'm gonna
Oh.
heckle. I'm gonna stick with. I didn't.
I
They
thought
said if
he-
there
yeah,
was
I thought
extra
he just-
frogs, if there was extra frogs, I was gonna race one. But if you've got this cool little plan going on, I can heckle.
no,
somebody.
it's fine. You can race. You can race the one with the cape. It's fine. I thought you said you were going to heckle, so I just kept going. That's my bad.
Really? No, she couldn't have been my roommate, could she? I had to have the weird looking one.
So yeah, we could do that. Dow, if you want to put your character right here, you can race the one. Is this your character? Did I just move the
Yep.
right one? Okay. So you'll have the one with the cape instead of Mina, and so you're just racing against Grayson. So it's just and each other, obviously. But let me reply right here. Okay. So in order to race, you can so like obviously you're not racing yourself, so the way you're gonna win this is by like urging your frog to victory. In order to do that, we'll have an animal handling check when the time animal handling. Wow, words are difficult. Check. Would you guys like to name your frog?
My
Sir
frog's
Hopper.
name is Mr. Hat.
Pickle.
So it's recommended that you name them so that you will have like it will give you ways that you can inspire your frog to go faster.
Yep, my frog's name is Mr. Hat.
As
Mr.
far
Hat.
as the cheering or heckling, you can choose to do that. If you choose to cheer or heckle, if you cheer, then you can give that character that you're cheering on an advantage on their animal handling check. If you choose to, if one of you choose to cheer on Grayson, an NPC, your other characters that are racing against him will receive a disadvantage on their check.
Oh no.
If you heckle a coach, that character has a disadvantage. And if you heckle Grayson as an NPC, then that student automatically loses the race.
Yay, token.
So the two that aren't actively participating and actually racing, are you gonna want to cheer and heckle, or are you just gonna watch?
We're
With that?
probably just gonna watch. No cheering or heckling.
Yeah.
Just gonna let it play out.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't cheer for 3 people, so we'll just not cheer for
I
anyone.
mean, you have to pick one. Yes.
Yeah. You know,
They're
we're
not
just
very-
not going to.
They're
I
not
didn't
very
wanna-
nice about that. So I will say this is a side note, but one of the playthroughs I watched of Strixhaven, it had B-Days Walter as the DM, who I really like, by the way. But one of his characters was playing a Luxodon paladin, actually, and she chose not to participate, and she cheered on Rampart because she
Oh,
wanted to
no.
romance the Luxodon, and so I thought it was funny.
Who?
So anyways.
What? Gross.
Ramparts, yeah. And in their little playthrough, Rampart follows her everywhere. So they have like every time they get into something, Rampart's there trying to protect her. So it's funny to me. It's funny, and that stuff kind of might happen to us. It depends on the characters that y'all make relationships with. And we might, over time, we might see some of that of like some of your friends coming to your aid and things like that. We just have to let it develop over time. But yeah. Anyways, so neither one of you are gonna cheer or jeer. Or heckle. I like the word cheer or jeer though. That sounds okay. So there's not really much description here, but we're gonna go with it. So as you all center around your frogs and you're gathered, you're gonna place them down. Like I said, there's makeshift, lanes that's been drawn, and there is a prize for this. So you do want to win if you can. So
Well, I didn't know there was a prize.
Surprise!
oh yeah,
Never mind.
Would you like to
that
race my
change?
bat
does that
names?
change your idea?
I don't want to touch frogs that are wearing garter belts. I'm sorry. No.
Suspendus.
I
was
don't
gonna
like
l-
frogs in real life. Like, cool story or cool fact about me is I hate frogs. You try to throw it on me and I will probably shank you. Like, that's how bad I hate them. So,
Damn.
I know
If anyone throws a frog, they need punching in the face anyway.
I got traumatized when I was a kid. My brother, so if you don't know anything about me, I am a drummer. And so I learned how to play the drums when I was like 12. And my older brother, who's 4 years older than me, can also play the drums. And he thought it would be funny when his friends were over. As I was playing, he threw a frog on the snare drum and it jumped on me. And ever since then, I will kill somebody if they put a frog on me. So trauma, past trauma.
I love frogs.
So I won't kill them. I just won't go anywhere near them. So anyways, so like right now you guys are kind of holding your frogs. And
Ew.
I would admit that depending on you've picked them up. They got their little thing on them. They're talking to them. They've named them. So now we are going to get ready. I imagine, depending on how your character personality is, you might be whispering to it, whatever you want to do, to try to encourage it to do its best.
Reggie's
we're
taking
gonna-
selfies with it.
And apparently Wolf kisses it on the lips. Great.
Oh no.
I just love you guys.
At least you didn't lick
And
it
he's gonna have a warp next week, like
on his tongue.
on his lips, like. So you're gonna set your frogs down, and since Minley isn't racing, she's gonna be standing up here. I don't know why I don't have tokens for them. You would think with a pre-made module they give you tokens for the NPCs, but maybe I just didn't find it I didn't see it in the right place. But anyways, she's gonna say, "Are you guys ready?"
Right
Yep.
when you are.
No, he's Reggie.
And then she's gonna like we don't have a gun here, obviously. So you're gonna see she's gonna say, "On your mark, get set," and then doesn't say go. There's she just does a pop of firework magic, and then yells go. And so then the race starts.
Okay.
So right now your frogs are you see Grayson as in go, 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 like he doesn't want to lose. So he's actively not shutting up, trying to get his frog to move. And it's moving. All of your frogs are moving, but right now they're not moving very quickly or very much at all.
So Reggie's gonna conjure a minor illusion of a fly that's just out of reach of the frog.
Nice.
Oh, we're gonna play that little trick already now, huh?
That's all right. My frog's got a longer
Right.
tongue.
Yeah, the old conjure the fly trick.
All right, we'll play that little
Right, that's
game.
I'm gonna
nice.
tell my frog get the fly.
We'll play that little game. I'll do minor illusion on my frog, make it look like there's two of them.
Okay, so I need y'all to give me a animal handling check.
I'm just gonna say hop frog, hop frog.
There's a fail. Right there it is. Look at that. Look
Hot
at that too.
Jumping up. Albuquerque, those are terrible rolls.
Okay, so give me a second to find Grayson's stats so that I can roll for him. Was somebody getting in trouble?
Sounds like John is.
He's always in trouble, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
It's
like
sad,
me. I'm
isn't it?
always in trouble,
Bit sad, isn't it?
Bit
It's
sad.
sad.
isn't it? Okay, I'm going to the actual book because I can't find that fast enough. So give me just a second.
Every single time anybody sees that, I always get tagged in it. In it.
Yep. I try not to use it too often. I don't want it to get old.
I
Too
don't
late.
think it ever will. Not old. How dare you?
No, I don't want the. You know what I meant.
Yeah, she said too late. She was being rude, not you.
Mm-hmm.
She.
Let's see. What's animal handling? What's it based off of?
Charisma, I think.
Wisdom, it looks like. Oh, he doesn't get a bonus. Okay. So even though even though Reggie has put this illusion of a minor illusion of a fly, your frog starts towards it, but it eventually starts to turn direction, and it loses it's not paying attention to the fly anymore, and Grayson is like yelling, "Go, go, go!" But then the frog just stops and doesn't continue to go. So it comes to Wolf and Winchester. Well, let's see, that's not your name. That's Ezio. My bad. I'm just reading the thing. Ezio, like it's your frog stops like almost as soon as the jolt happens. Like you're like, go, and it just like is not interested in this race. The with the only successful animal handling check, Wolf's frog is just gonna go hop, 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 hop right to the finish line. So, what are you doing, Wolf? Other than
Up, little buddy.
like-
He's one.
yes. So all this is happening at the same time. But yes, so like you can just imagine it's
I'm just gonna look up, up, up.
it goes
up.
and
You can
you're all screaming, or like Grayson screaming at the frog. He's got the minor illusion going, and yours just takes off and sees the end and goes for it. And so your frog with the cape wins the race.
I'll pick up my frog and rub his belly.
Awesome! Congrats, dude.
So everybody starts cheering. Woo, that was so much fun.
Mhm.
And then
Here comes the
Lee,
teachers.
what's her name? Mina or Min? What did I just say?
Minley.
Mina.
Yeah, Mina. I said Min, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. Anyways, she's gonna
friends
walk
call her
up
Min.
and say, "Hey, we wanted to make this worth it, so we pulled in together for a prize, and she's gonna hand you 30 gold pieces for winning the race."
Wow.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
give 5 of
Next
those
round of
gold
fire
pieces.
jolts on Wolf.
I'm gonna go
Right.
5 of those gold pieces to the person who came in last.
That goes to Ezio. He rolled a nat 1, so like
So whose
his
frogs
frog.
are these?
They found him.
They found them wearing hats and capes and.
No, they found the frogs, but they put the stuff on them.
Oh,
Yeah, see, they when Rosie came up to you guys, she was saying, "You gotta come see this. We found these weird frogs." But so now they didn't make them glow or nothing. They were already glowing, but they put the capes and everything onto them and brought them here.
Why did they have capes for frogs?
Probably magic.
Okay.
yeah. I pick my frog up and go over to Grayson. Like, can you believe this? We're only 3 weeks into school, and now we both have pets. This is awesome. Mr. Hat and Mr. Bowtie are going to be best friends, just like you and me, wild man.
So before we move on to the next part, so basically all of the first year students are in here. So all of your coworkers, all of your people that you're like your students that you see in your extracurriculars, they're all here. So is there anybody that you might want to talk to before we move on?
Not that I can think of.
What is
It's
this
okay if not. I will say
person up
that
there in the F
that
board
is
there?
that's the barista. That's
Okay.
that's why she's the only person on the board. That's the owner of the cafe.
Okay.
I would like to try to make sure that these frogs get back out safely.
Okay, well, hold that thought. But
Okay.
I will say that based on what happened here, you will all get a relationship point with Mina Lee and Grayson because they participated. If you want to try to earn a relationship point with anybody else, you would have to actively talk to them here. But if not, that's fine. We'll move on. But you will get a relationship point with those two.
Marina Lee.
Mina.
Mina. She's a little Asian chick. And she works. I think she works. She works with you, right, Reggie? No.
Yeah, she works the Fire Jolt with me. She's a
Yeah,
server.
that's right. I was about to say, or is she a cheerleader? I can't remember which one it was. So if there's nobody y'all want to talk to, as the race ends, so all this has happened. Mina's given the gold pieces. The frogs, all four of them, just kind of start belching very strangely and very loudly, just like continuously burping. And some of the students are starting to look and they're like, ooh, gross, what's going on? And they just keep doing it. And all of a sudden, their eyes start to turn red.
That's my cue to leave.
And
Something's wrong with his little belly. I get his tummy a rub. It's okay, Mr. Hat.
And as you're watching, all of the frogs suddenly start to grow. And now they're not tiny frogs. Now you've got 4 giant frogs. And they start to shred their makeshift costumes and then start to lash out towards the crowd. Now, all the other students that are around you, it's like pure chaos. Like, they are starting to scatter, like screaming bloody murder, running from the cafe. It is up to you whether or not you try to do anything with these frogs. Or hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. So, what would you guys like to do?
I gotta check my spells. Give me a moment.
Okay, that's fine.
Do they look like they want to hurt people?
Oh yeah, they're lashing out. Like they grew and their eyes are red and but so far they haven't hurt anybody. They're going for them, but they're all running away.
Um,
I'm going to tell Bat Dance, you got to aim 3 feet in front of them. Try again.
You're encouraging your frog.
this is
I'm
not
just
fun.
helping the aim. 3 feet in front of where they're going to be, not where they were.
I'm gonna. I'm tempted to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Well, I have a spell. Can I cast Calm Emotions?
Can you cast what?
Calm
It's called
Emotions.
Humanoids.
Is it? Are these frogs humanoids?
No,
Oh, that's
they're frogs.
She said no, they're frogs. Hold
Listen,
on.
They could
Let
be
me find
humanoid
their-
frogs.
They might be wearing little people clothes, but they're not little people, dear.
Listen. They could be humanoids. Be the princess and the frog thing going on here. You don't know.
Can Wolf get any calmer, though, if he decides to piss? But let's aim a little in front. Come
Oh,
on,
wait.
buddy.
Hold on. I don't have that spell yet. Never mind. Can't do it. Ignore that. Because that's a level 2 spell. We don't have level 2s yet.
Nope.
Let me
Not
delete that out.
yet. Hold on, I'm gonna move this frog for a second.
But still, are they humanoid?
Oops, that's Peanut, not the frog. My bad. Hold on. I was trying to look, but every time I opened it up, it was at the top of the map and it wouldn't let me see it. So
Hey, one of the frogs ran away. Oh, he came back.
no, it says tiny beast.
Yeah.
But no, hold on, because it goes to giant frog. Why is that?
Well, it's the medium beast when it's.
Oh, I see. Hold please. Hold please. I see what I'm doing wrong.
It's not a humanoid
Pause.
because they're not humanoids. They're frogs. Why are we
Did
even
we?
arguing about this?
I wasn't aware that we were making an argument.
I was just trying to answer the question, but I see what is wrong here. So hold please. Ignore the frogs.
All the frogs.
Yeah, that I moved to the bottom of the.
They've gone away. Come
He said,
back.
"Hold, please."
There you go. They're big now. And angry.
Dang it.
Oh man, oh that hurts. It's all Gajira's fault. Because Rob's not here,
Okay.
otherwise it'd be Rob's fault.
Not when Dave's around. Nothing as anybody else's fault when Dave's around.
Wow, Dave.
Sorry, I accidentally put some on the map layer instead of token layer. I apologize.
Right? It's all good.
We got it. There's
If you
now they
draw
are
a-
giant frogs.
if you draw a square around all four of them, you can move all four of them at once.
I wanted to space them out anyways, because like they're chasing people. So okay, now let me open their
Interesting.
character sheet and see what it says. Medium beast. They are not humanoid.
Okay,
All right, so you can't cast that spell, so
couldn't cast it anyways because it's a level
you're
2.
not level. Yeah, you're not level 2. So, but at that point, I was determined to see if they were humanoid or not. So we were gonna get the answer to the question. Dang it, I didn't think so, but I can imagine. This is a sidetrack. I apologize, but I can imagine like the frogs turn into a giant version of the frog that's like, "Hello, my darling." You know that one.
Yep.
That could be a humanoid.
I'm a ragtime girl.
Exactly. That's what I need to know. Like, what kind of giant frog was it?
Oh my god.
Hey, it did have a top hat. One of them does.
One of them had a cape. He's not Superman.
I am.
He
He's
could be Super
Batman.
Frog. He could be Super
Batman.
Frog. You don't know that. So,
Batman.
since she can't do the calm emotions, is there something else that someone like to do, or are we gonna roll for initiative?
Yeah,
I'm-
I've cast mage armor on myself.
I just went and
Okay.
sneaked.
Okay.
What?
Let me. Okay. So if there's not, I mean, you're only level 1, so it's fair that there's probably not a lot of spells you could do right now to pacify them.
Not really.
Mm-mm.
There is.
We got
Just makes
fireball.
them dead at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know if they'll die or not, to be fair.
All things have a death point.
I mean, I know, but you obviously something's occurring here, so you don't know that they'll necessarily end up dead. You don't know what's going to happen.
They're gonna get their last croak in.
Wow.
John,
Everybody's making this so riveting.
Ah,
Riveting. Tau.
it is a really good thing that this is not my game because all of y'all would have to start rolling D100s.
I'm gonna run this idea up the tadpole.
Yes.
Dang it. I didn't mean to add that Jack Frog with the 0, so just hold on.
I think really, if there were frogs in the library, they'd just be sitting there going, pointing at the books and going, read it, read it, read it, read it.
There we go. Now we're getting there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to let them all move at one time or roll for them all individually?
That's up to you.
The one that hasn't moved next to Reggie, I would like to chat with it. Would like to ask it
Okay.
if it is unhappy.
Ah,
It doesn't talk to you. It just looks at you and then
It just looks at
ow, my ears.
Where'd you get those open-toed shoes?
That's what
Oh,
I sound
wow.
like.
Hold on.
Gonna reach and grab a drink off the table. Would you like a Coca-Cola?
Lordy mercy.
these are so bad dad jokes.
Yeah. Next,
Who
they'll
are
be
we
saying, what
missing
kind
on
of
here?
music do frogs listen to? Hip
Reggie,
hop.
why is it not showing up on the turn order?
Because I didn't click on my stupid token because I'm dumb.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
Oh, we thought he had a frog in his throat.
If you click on your stupid token and then roll initiative again, then you can click on the number next to your initiative on the initiative tracker. You can click on the number and change the number back to the original one if you want to. Because that too is just amazing.
Oh, really? I didn't know you could do that. I
Yeah.
didn't want to roll a second time, but if I can change the number, then I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
just
can
make-
roll and change it.
Mhm.
Nice.
I do that crap all the time.
Well, not that it makes much difference, but there we go.
Don't worry, Reggie.
Wow.
It's a fragment of your imagination.
Hold on, my let me change this. It's whispering me my rolls again. And I don't want it to do that.
You're literally committing crimes with these jokes.
Lord have mercy. Y'all are killing me.
I feel like I should roll
Okay.
a D100.
As we're waiting for this to take place, I will take
that
my
everybody now?
rapier and tap it on the table.
Okay.
See
I
if any
think
of
so.
them know Morse code.
Most
Sure, Dex.
Yep, that's everybody. So who rolled the highest? Who is this?
Me and Bernie.
me
Lisbeth.
and Elizabeth and
Oh.
Peanut.
Why is
I
it
have a
not doing the
+2.
tiebreaker?
They didn't turn it on.
What's her plus? So we'll leave it like it is because you have more anyway. So, okay, Lisbeth, what would you like to do? These frogs are going haywire. They're trying to swallow people whole.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I can now. I was wondering why I got so quiet.
Hardy har har.
I just
Okay.
think Nance turned us off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to adjust the position.
Just position. Who are you moving?
Myself.
Nice.
And then as an action, I'm going to cast Word of Reach.
How that's a bonus action. That's pretty cool.
On that guy, right?
This one right here.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. What did you?
It'll be 2
Is-
radiant damage if he fails his Constitution save.
Okay, I was trying to read to see what I had to do. It didn't hide it. I fixed it. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then he'll take nothing.
He'll take what? 9?
0.
Oh, none. I thought you said 9. I was like, what? So sorry. Okay. I assume you don't want to move anymore.
I do not.
All right, Peanut, it's your turn.
Okay. I have one first level spell left, so I'm gonna do. I don't
Well, it
like
has
the
been
idea of.
3 weeks, so if you had already used one, you would replenish. You would have
Oh
had
no,
all of
I
the rest.
cast Mage Armor on myself when this all kicked
Oh
off.
yeah, that's right. Never mind. I was about to say, don't short yourself now.
Yeah. Well, it's frightening. I'm a bit scared, but I'm gonna do Magic Missile. I think just as a. Ooh. Okay.
On 3
I'll
of them are all
do.
on one.
I'll do one on that one on that one, and one on that one there. So 2
So
on
there's
the
3.
first one, 2 on him, 5 on him, and 4 on him, or her, or them.
Okay.
I don't know how they identify.
Let me update that. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I'm okay.
Magic Missile's a pretty cool one.
Yep.
All right, so she fires these things off. It's gonna be like choo, 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 hit them,
Yep.
hurts them, but they're still. You see their giant tongues, or they're missing. And if they latch onto some students that are running away, their buddies are kind of helping pick them up and get them away. But they're trying to swallow people.
Okay. I'm gonna attack this one right here with sneak attack.
Which one? The one by
This
Reggie?
This one
Oh, that one. Okay.
with a short bow.
That's a
Ooh.
crit.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
And do I got hit the attack on it? Yeah.
Will you get sneak attack on it?
Yeah, he went into sneak before.
Before the battle went.
Oh.
Then I'm going back down and crouch.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not even gonna bother trying to calculate all of it because it is down. So you hit this thing
15.
and
took
it
its last
goes.
croak.
Well, it like falls unconscious. So you hit this thing and it immediately stops, hits the ground, but it looks like from where you're standing that it's still breathing, but it's no longer trying to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to move at all?
No, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
All right. So it is Wolf's turn.
So just ping the one that was just shot that fell down.
Oh, yeah. It's this one.
Okay. So the one next to me, I will stab.
Yeah, all the other 3 are still. Yeah, they still are good, but.
The 11.
Let me check. Yep, that hits.
Totally knew it. 10 piercing.
Okay, hold on. Let me actually do what I'm supposed to do here. I was trying to click when I didn't have the thing done. Okay, so you're using your sword, so you step up and you stab this guy or girl. You don't know if it's boy or girl.
Prog.
And it croaks at you, but it's still standing. Would you like to move at all?
I am happy.
Okie dokie. So now it is the frog's turn. There's only 3 still up, so we'll go with the one that's by Reggie first. Let's see. It is going to attempt to bite Reggie. Actually, let's say. I'm going to say it's going to attempt to bite Wolf because it hit him.
That hits.
It could attack either of you, obviously, but.
Alright.
Okay, so 4 piercing, and you are grappled. It's got you.
As a
Okay.
reaction, I'm going to do unluck today. I need you to re-roll it again.
Okie dokie.
Not
That
hit.
was the best time ever to use that.
Yeah.
Like, what's the chances I roll a that one? Okay, so do y'all hear that?
Mm-mm.
My neighbor's like banging on the side of his house or something. It's like very disturbing. Okay, it's very loud. I can't believe y'all can't hear it. Anyways, it lunges at you like it's gonna bite you, but like the chalk and stuff that's on the floor from where it was, it slips on the ground and like falls in front of you instead of actually biting you.
Don't worry. When you get down, you can get back up again.
Sorry, didn't mean to put that in there.
Mm.
It's okay. As for this, the second giant frog is going to bounce. So it's going to long jump. It can
Oh.
jump up to 20 feet in distance. So it is going to bounce over this way towards Lisbeth. And this one is going to do the same thing and bounce right here. But that's all they're going to be able to do for right now. They can bounce 20 feet in distance and up to 10 feet in the air without a running start. That's pretty neat.
Lisbeth is scared.
Dude, if I had a giant frog attacking me, I would run. I'd not. Bye, Felicia. I ain't fighting it. Okay, Reggie, it's your turn.
Well, that's exactly what Reggie's going to do. He's going to take the disengage action. Because Reggie right now has nothing that that would. He has a dagger. It's not
I
going
mean,
to
you
do
could
that.
hit it with it. You could try to hit it with a dagger.
I could. Well, you know what?
You do
Wolf-
know that the
Wolf
one that's
did,
on the
did attack
ground
it when he didn't
is
have to.
unconscious. It's
I'll help.
unconscious. It's not dead.
This one is?
No, the one over here that Wolf
Yeah.
attacked.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
Wolf. Ezio hit. It didn't die.
Right. So yeah, I'll go ahead and stab it with my little dagger.
All right.
No, well, I changed my mind. Oh, it says this message has been hidden. I rolled a 5.
No, I hid your thaumaturgy message.
Yeah, we can see your 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I hid the thaumaturgy so it wouldn't confuse you.
Yeah, thanks.
Apparently, I confused you anyway. So
I'm easily confused. This is known.
yeah, a 5 does not hit, unfortunately. So I'm for some reason I'm just picturing this in my mind. You tried to stab the one that slipped and fell. So like as you try to stab it, it's like falling and it makes you miss.
So I'm just gonna
Obviously.
waggle the dagger at it and be like, Mr. Hat, that's a bad frog. Thought with a top
Alright.
hat you'd have better manners.
Cat fell off though.
Lisbeth's your turn again.
It's just Mr. now.
Yeah. Mr. Frog.
All right, then I'm gonna do shocking grasp.
Mm-hmm. Shocking.
Lightning springs from your hand.
So that's a shocking experience.
24 to hit. Nice.
7.
A 7 to hit.
No, 24 to hit.
Yeah,
7
24 to
lightning
hit.
damage.
7 lightning
Oh, I
damage.
see it now. I'm sorry, I missed that part. Yes, the 24 hit. So lightning. I assume you're attacking the one this one right here, in front of you.
I believe it's a line.
No, it's touch
No, it's a
attack.
touch. Yep,
Touch.
the one in front of
Yeah, reach out and touch it.
So is it 7 or 9?
7.
just 7.
Okay, I just saw you posted that second one, so I wasn't sure. All right, so you just jolted the crap out of this thing. It's hurting pretty bad, but it's still croaking at you, and it doesn't like you very much.
Ah.
Cool. I'm gonna move.
Okay, pause. How do I put a symbol on this thing? You said right click it to put a symbol.
If you
but
right
I
click
don't.
on it and then click the little circle at the bottom.
Oh, I see now. I was like, I
Mhm.
was trying to figure. I was like, what the hell?
You can put a red spot on it or an X on it, or you can put like a little, I don't know, a flag to say it's surrendered or whatever you want.
I don't know.
So we know which ones are unconscious.
Okay, I was gonna put a red dot, so y'all know that one's
Yep.
unconscious. She whispered me, and I've been trying to figure it out this whole entire time, but I was like, I'm missing something. So, okay,
Sorry.
it's all right. So you moved, right? So I need to see if this thing
I
gets
did. And when I get back,
Can't
to
react.
Peanut, I'm gonna ask if it's okay to touch Peanut's wing.
If it's what?
Okay to touch your wing.
If you want to. I am flying. I'm like hovering.
Fire a lot of good.
How
But if
high
you
up
can-
are you?
Well, just 5 feet, but if you can reach me, you can touch me. I don't
Cool.
mind.
Wow.
Then I can. I can reach you.
You can maybe just tickle my tail feather or something. Does it
Yeah,
have to be my wing?
No, I just figured that'd be the most appropriate place to touch. I've created Portal Bond on Peanut.
A what?
So
A do
we're
what
gonna
to
see
it?
that as the attack of opportunity. Did it get you? I don't think
It
it got
can't.
you.
No.
Actually,
can't
it
take
wouldn't be able to
reaction.
take an attack of opportunity. I don't think.
Oh, it
If
didn't
the
matter
spell reads
anyways.
it can't. If the spell reads it can't take reaction.
Okay, well, it failed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. With shocking grasp, if it hits, it can't take reactions.
Oh yeah, that's right. I see now.
Mhm.
I got you. Okay, Peanut, you just had your wing touched. It's your turn.
Oh, we
You
bonded.
said tag.
Wow.
You're it.
Tag, I'm it. Okay. I'm going to firebolt that one that she just shocking grasp. Pew pew.
And 18 hits for 2
Wow.
fire damage.
That's 2 fire damage. Wow.
Cowabunga!
Don't you love being level 1? When we're playing like what? I think Constance is what are we, level 11, 12 now?
Mm.
Oh, somewhere around there, and then you hit for 2 damage on the level 1 character.
Yeah.
All right. So this frog is very mad. You just lightning it. Now you just hit it with fire. It's still
Well-
up.
It's trying to bite people.
I assume that's all you want to do. You're not going to move.
No, I'm okay right now.
Okay. Ezio.
I'm going to, once again, since I'm still a snake, I'm going to smack the one that they've been hitting. The short bow.
Snag.
20 hits.
Blimey
do.
snag.
And it is unconscious.
Yay. Which one? Oh, that one. Nice.
It only had 5 left. That's how close y'all had it.
That was the one that was mad at you, Lisbeth.
Do you want to stay where you're at, Ezio, or
Yes, I do.
okie dokie?
Still on
Wolf, it's your
Snake.
turn.
I'm going to poke at it again because I'm so adventurous. 4 piercing.
Hopefully it's typing. Okay, that does it. Which one did you hit? The one in front? Okay. It's still up. Just barely.
I thought it was a frog.
And I assume you're gonna stay there. So now it is the frog's turn again. It's gonna try to bite you again after it's recovered from its. Oh,
Ooh, nice.
Nope. My reaction is gonna go out again. Reroll that.
she's not gonna let me bite or like grapple any of you.
I can't tell if this is Dan's or Greg.
Greg is just Nan's in
That'll
the
hit
dress.
for
I mean,
7.
no, without the dress. No, not that Nan wears dresses.
Yeah, so the reroll is an 18.
Greg should wear
Alrighty.
dresses because Nan doesn't.
18 is better than,
A crit, yeah, that's for sure. And it is 7 piercing,
Yes.
and it does have you in its mouth. You're
7
not
damage
swallowed.
instead of mine.
Darn it, Roy would be happy.
He's never happy. Unless he's murdering people.
Never done that.
Sure.
He's never
mean,
done that.
Uh-huh. I know.
There's
I know
only
that he
one
does.
other frog up. It is going to.
I read that wrong.
Not for long.
It's supposed to give you disadvantage.
What?
Oh, well, would a 13
If you
hit?
disadvantage, then the 7 wouldn't hit.
Or you don't reroll?
You wouldn't have to re-roll because the 7 is a disadvantage.
Gotcha.
My wounds magically heal?
Yeah, we can do it that way if you want. You can either keep it or there's only 2 up, but yeah, we can do it that way. Where it didn't get you. So put your health back.
Wow. And
We all read that wrong because
I am not
I-
grappled.
yeah, so you're not in its mouth. That frog has very bad luck.
Yeah.
All right, Reggie, it's your turn. This other one just bounced 20 feet.
Alright.
Disadvantage
Well,
on the roll.
I still have this one in front of me, so I will try to stab it again.
All
My
right,
tiny little dagger.
Yeah.
that'll hit.
Dadgummit.
It is unconscious.
Nice.
So
Good job, Reggie.
it's knocked out now. So do you want to try to move? This is the only one up now.
Yeah, actually I will. I'll reroll to it here.
Okay. All right, Elizabeth, it's your turn again. I keep getting thrown by the picture of Sora that I see above your name and the actual token.
I'm sorry, I thought I moved it.
Oh,
It's okay.
you can turn those off. You can
Is
set
that
it to names only and turn the pictures off.
I'm aware. I like seeing your pictures though,
Oh.
especially Peanut.
Hmm.
Even though that's not Peanut, it's Amethyst.
Oh. Is it? It shouldn't be now.
I told you it was still Amethyst.
It's Amethyst.
I changed it. Weird. That's weird. Let me restart it.
It's okay. I really don't. It doesn't. You didn't have to change it. I know it's Amethyst.
When
I
they were
enjoy
racing
seeing
the
everybody's
frogs, I went
pictures.
out of the game and I changed it and then came back in again. And then should be.
I'm not even
Maybe
sure what
it's
my picture is.
Weird.
maybe it's
8 lightning damage for shocking grasp on the creature in front.
All right. She's still standing, but she's hurting real bad.
Yeah.
They don't like
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't like this lightning.
See, I
Still
see Peanut now.
standing. No, it's still amethyst, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. It may be me. I may have to reload or something.
Yeah, maybe. Weird.
No, I'm seeing it too. So
Oh.
Seen my tabaxi?
I was like, I know that Peanut's not a cat.
She's not.
That's why I was like, that's amethyst. Has to be.
Yeah.
Anyways. So that's Lisbeth's turn. Peanut, it's your turn. I assume Lisbeth doesn't want to move.
I did move. I moved back.
Oh, okay. Then all is well. I was
Move?
distracted by the pictures.
Sorry.
Oh,
Um,
no, it's fine.
I'm gonna firebolt that one again.
It was my
The
own
one
fault
that's-
for being distracted, first of all.
I'm assuming a 21 hits it.
It does.
7 fire damage. Nice.
That's pretty good.
That's nice.
It's croaking, like it's like moaning, but it's still up. It's like, I can't make a frog sound.
Mm-hmm.
It's named that one Lisa because it's moaning.
Moaning.
Moaning
Yeah,
Lisa.
you can tell it's hurting, but it's still up. It's your turn.
All right, curiosity. If I move behind it, would I still be? Will I have to leave sneak?
I don't know
If
much
you're
about sneak.
Up against it, you have sneak. If your
Yeah, I'll be right up
partner
against
is
it.
across,
If an ally is within 5 feet of it in combat with it, then you do get sneak attack on it.
Yeah, because I'll be right here.
Yeah, go ahead. I will have to defer to some people in here who know more than I do. I don't really know much about
All
sneak,
right,
to be honest.
this one I'm going to get with a dagger.
14 hits.
Hmm.
Dagnum.
And it only had 1 health, so it really didn't matter how much damage you rolled. It is unconscious.
Yay!
So now you have successfully knocked them all out.
I think we need to pick them all
Can
up
we
and say, where did you
drag
get
them
them
all?
from?
To here?
We're not boiling them. We're not boiling them.
No, I would like to drag them all to here.
Okay. I want to drag them outside. We'll find
Put
out
them all
where they got
close
them
together.
from and put them back.
That way
Before they
they're all
wake up
close
again.
together.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I should have done a ranger or a rogue a long time ago. Holy crap!
So are you you wanting to bring them all together?
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
want to drag them all together.
I assume you can't move them, so I will do it.
Nope.
I
well,
got
I'm
you.
gonna
don't you know you should let
Take the
sleeping
rope
frogs fly?
from my backpack and I am going to frog tie them. I've only been waiting 20 minutes.
What did you say, Reggie?
I said you should leave sleeping frogs lie.
Oh, okay, I got you.
There's not enough coffee in the world for that.
So are you just bringing them all together? What y'all looking at them?
I
Trying to
frog
revive
tied
them?
them.
What you doing?
Frog tied
Yeah,
them.
I heard you.
Yeah.
What's your punny joke you got?
No, I
think
actually took my rope and I
Are the students who brought them in still here?
Some of them are. It happens so fast. Some of them are going to be like towards. A lot of them have left. There's a few left, but no, most of them's gone.
Well, I want to know where they got them from so we can put them back
want to know who was feeding them,
before they.
what they fed them.
If anybody is wanting to examine them, it'll be a perception check.
Perception,
Yeah,
eh?
Reggie's gonna take a look. He's trying to figure out if his mom sent him from hell.
Can I
Wow.
just do a medicine check?
Yeah, we'll do that in just a second if you would like to.
I am so annoyed. Got a +5 and I rolled a nat 1. Stupid. Wow, nice perception.
Okay, so everybody, wait, 1, 2, who didn't roll? Lisbeth, do you want to roll?
No, I want to do a medicine.
Okay. So Wolf, Ezio, and Reggie, you all see that when they there's like a black oily substance on them. You will recognize that it appears to be the same substance that you guys found on the trunk that
mimic.
attacked you during
Yeah.
orientation.
I remember that. I took a sample
Reggie
of it.
will also notice that it has a smell with his natural 20. It smells sweet, which you're going to kind of deduce from that's what made the frogs ingest it. Because when you find the black substance, it is on their tongue, like they belched it out. So, like, they ate it.
So I will share that information. Hey guys, anybody else notice it smells kind of sweet? I mean,
Oh, thanks, Snookums.
it doesn't usually smell like that.
Has anybody else got an empty vial we can save a bit of this in?
I sure do. I'm going to pull out a box.
I got some from the mimic, so if you get some from the frogs, we can maybe compare them.
I also got some from the.
Got what?
You got a sample from the
I
trunk as
also
well.
got some from the mimic.
Did you?
So I will say this, Nans, don't bother with the medicine check because as they're all like during the time that they are examining and he frog tied them and it only about a minute later the frogs start to return back to normal size and they start to wake up.
Well,
So the frogs are okay, and by your investigation you're going to know that something was up. This wasn't normal behavior from them.
My medicine check would tell me what kind of that is that gook.
Even if you mean the substance?
Like I'd be able to tell if it's poisonous or a curse or what.
Not right now you won't. And the reason I say that is because the book specifically tells me that right now you cannot determine that. Even if you do it, it will not let me tell you until a certain point. So that's why I said hold on to it. Because normally yes you would, but the story of this doesn't want you to know yet.
Fooled by plot armor.
Exactly.
If we
So
say
you're not gonna
ingested it. Good.
yeah, you're not gonna know. There is, hold on, let me pull up the map.
I was thinking wipe off the goo, but if it's in gestation, we can't wipe off the goo.
No, you can't. I try to hold on. I'm checking the map because you're not going to find the students. They bolted. The only person that's really left now is the barista, the owner that's there. And as in true fashion, she comes running around the corner after everything's over. Oh my gosh, are you guys okay? But she was not there for the fight. So there are.
Is it you talking about Mina or Alina?
Alina.
Alina, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
She was there and she heard the noise, but she was helping people get out. And then by the time, she gets over here to you guys, the fight's going to be over.
Right.
I will say this, the students aren't there, so you're not going to find them, and you don't know specifically which students found the frogs. So it would take too much role playing really to figure that out. You just know the frogs got found, but you're guessing that it probably came from there's like a little tree foresty type area in the Witherbloom campus, and you probably think that they came from there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm new to campus. Do frogs always do this here? Seems kind of weird.
I've never seen a frog do that before.
Yeah, neither have I.
I mean, the Alina's gonna say I haven't either, but I've also never seen a trunk come to life either.
Yeah, well, someone's putting this stuff on them and then they're doing weird things. So we need to find out who's doing it. And we need to find out what the stuff is. But, you know.
I know that at least Lisbeth and Peanut wants to return the frogs.
Yeah, I want to put them back outside. Send them back to their mums and dads.
Giant toads.
They're not giant toads anymore. They've gone back to small ones. And
Oh,
they're frogs,
cool.
not toads. They shrunk back to normal size.
Yay! I will untie them.
We don't
Yeah,
need to.
they shrunk.
down.
Yeah, they shrunk down. Their red eyes disappeared. They still glow, but you know, all of the agitation, all that stuff is gone. They're just normal frogs again. And normal size.
Someone used the same stuff on them that was used on those on that trunk, and then it turned into a mimic.
Yeah, no, you don't know. You won't know who found the frogs. Even if you investigated, basically, snitches get stitches. They're not going to tell on each other. It's okay, Nance. But yeah, you won't. Even if you investigate, you're just going to have a bunch of finger pointing.
Who are you calling a bitch?
Right?
What was that about? Sorry, meeting bitch.
Stitches get stitches.
I mean, it was the quickest way of being like, they're not going to tattle on each other. So, like, even Rosie doesn't know. She heard about it and brought you here, but she doesn't know who found them. She just knows they got found. And they're not going to tell you. So, especially now that they attacked, no one's going to admit to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is 7:51. The next phase is going to get us into a little bit of role play with your extracurriculars and then your exam. So would you like to go ahead and take your break now?
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I could use a break, bio break.
Okay, I know so technically it would be 8, but I don't care. We can go ahead and take one. All right.
Cool.
Let me readjust. Oh Lord, I didn't click on the wrong thing. Hold on.
That Ellen is so cute. Look at his little trousers with his little owly feet at the bottom. So cute.
The maps. I figured I'd give y'all back to the glorious picture. Okay, so you all beat the giant frogs. You take them back. They go back to normal, but then you take them back. Sorry, I got distracted by the nerd comment. I thought you were talking to me, Nance. I was offended.
He was talking to you, and I
I
said
was.
it to her. You were saying it to
I
you when you
don't
were
care.
talking about Star Trek.
I don't care. I'll keep talking about Star Trek.
And I called
Keep
her
calling
a
me a nerd. I don't care. Anyways, they've returned back to normal. Y'all took them back. After that, life on campus kind of went back to normal. It's only been a few days since then. Sorry, I had something in my eye. Okay, so it's only been a few days since that happened, and you guys are all in one of your first year courses that you are all enrolled in together is called.
physiologies.
It is held in the lecture hall of the Biblioplex. I guess I could give you that map. Hold, please. Can you
Oh
see
no, a classroom.
That's one hell of a classroom.
My
Well,
anxiety's kicked in.
every first year student is in here together. So yeah, it's like one of those giant that's got like I took a class like this in college. It was an economics class and it had like 400 students in it. Conference room. And I agree with that. If I was having to teach at a place like that with that many students in one class, my anxiety would probably get the best of me. But it is held in the Biblioplex. This course specifically covers anatomy, abilities, and dispositions of monsters that you would commonly encounter while out at as you read popular accounts that are related to aberrations, monstrosities, and oozes, as well as studying how best to either avoid a fight with such creatures or battle them and how to emerge triumphant. The class is led by Professor Varelda Lang. She is a Dryad professor from the Witherbloom College. Let's see if I can find her picture.
Oh, she's pretty.
Oh, did you find her already? Good Lord.
I'm a fast typer. Sorry.
That or she has
Oh,
the,
no.
you have the book in front of you?
No, she Googles.
Mhm.
Which one's this one called?
You mean goggles?
Her name's Varelda Lang.
Geralda Lang. I'll put it in the Strixhaven chat anyway.
Her secret identity is Poison Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she's
think you
gonna put it in
should-
the chat.
I think you
But
should
she
leave
is
her alone.
Witherbloom College professor. She is well respected among arcanobiologists. She also teaches at the Quandrix College, as well as her Witherbloom, and as well as other like general education offerings. So it's been a few days since the frog attack, and it comes time for your first exam in this class. But before we actually talk about all of that, I'm going to give you stuff that you would have heard during the time, like the past couple of weeks in this class. So this exam is about a creature called Slotty.
Lottie?
Slotty.
Lottie. Oh.
And so
Salad.
It's a big frog
things
person. Humanoid frog, nuns. You'll be so excited.
That's a salad.
It's not a salad, dear.
and so
Wait, I'm pretty sure that spells salad.
it's close.
You can't make friends with sloth.
Depends.
So over the past like 3.5 weeks of the beginning of the college life, I guess I should say, these are just things that you've heard the Professor Lang say about these creatures. The first is that Slotty are aberrations that are known for their regenerative abilities and magical resistance. Slotty are dangerous and unpredictable, but red Slotty and blue Slotty are the least powerful, and they cannot cast spells. Red Slotty can use a gland under one of their claws to implant an egg into a humanoid. The egg can eventually become a tadpole that bursts from the host body and transform into a full-grown blue slide or a green slide if the host could cast spells of 3rd level or higher. Green, gray, and death Slotty can shapeshift into small or medium humanoid. A green slide usually wields a staff and can hurl both fireballs and magical flames at its foes. Death Slotty are rumored to have a stench so bad that it can be deadly. In reality, they can cast the cloud kill spell. Inexperienced scholars and adventurers sometimes assume that slide, the word without the I, is a misspelling or mispronunciation, calling these creatures man.
I'm frowning
If
every
that
time
is
you do
not
it.
going to change her mind, it is a salad.
Yeah.
They come in a
So
variety of colors. It's definitely a salad.
I don't think
if you
should
haven't
bully people who are
noticed,
dyslexic.
slide, the version that Peanut just typed, slide without the I is the singular. If there's more than one, that it's slotty. So you've got singular and plural.
Mm-hmm.
So the way an exam works is you have an opportunity to prepare for it.
So
You
is this
can
where we get our vegetables and chop them up finely and have them in the Tupperware dish to go?
for your salad. No. So you can study. Let me pull it over to the exam thing. In the physical book, because that's fast.
What level is summon rabbits spell?
Summon rabbits?
Well, Mr. McGregor's garden had a problem with rabbits very quickly.
That was all Peter.
The natural enemy of the salad.
So if you would like to study, there's different ways you can do that in general. You would do an ability check against the DC in order to retain knowledge. So some examples that are provided are you might make a history check to pore over your books. You might make a performance check to create a series of spoken mnemonic devices to help you remember. You might make a sleight of hand check to create reminding gestures or practice any physical components that are part of a course. So those are creative if you would like, but that's just some things that they give you an example of to give you ideas. So if you're
about-
successful, you get. Or I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, what about Arcana? Would that be a viable?
If we could think of a way to make it relatable, sure. Like if
It
we
just
like
seems like
I'm
it would
Remember,
if
fit.
I'm
they're
doing
magics because they're magic animals.
as long as we can correlate it to something, then yeah.
Okay.
If you succeed, so if you roll your ability check and you're successful, then you get a re-roll that you can use during the next testing phase. You will roll during the exam itself to see if you succeed or fail. And so you would get the ability to re-roll that if you succeed. You can pull an all-nighter, and that will give you the ability to have 2 re-rolls. But it comes at a cost. You will gain 1 level of exhaustion that takes effect at the start of the day of the exam. And it cannot be removed until after the exam is over. You also have the option to study together. So if 2 or more characters do a study group, then each participating character has advantage on their ability check during the studying phase, not the exam phase. You get an advantage during the studying phase. You can also skip altogether, and you can skip you think your character has, and they just don't study and chance it. You can do that as well.
I mean, Reggie's definitely pulling an all-nighter.
Definitely
Yeah.
seems the type.
Yeah.
Me and the books.
So that's fine. You get 2 re-rolls for doing that. You don't even have to roll for that. You get the 2 re-rolls, but you also need to mark the level of exhaustion. And Peanut's doing it as well.
Exhaustion gives you 1 level of exhaustion gives you disadvantage on ability checks, I think. So we don't want that. We definitely need to sleep. So
yes, so it'll give you a disadvantage on the check, but you get 2 re-rolls.
Yeah.
So it depends on how you want to do it.
I'll see if someone wants to study with me.
Study with you, but I'm not going to study all night.
No, me neither.
I'm totally happy to study with people, but I'm also going to be pulling an all-nighter.
You shouldn't do that. You should just study and rest because you're going to be tired when it comes to the exam.
Okay, Wolf and Ezio, are y'all going? What would y'all like to do?
Well, I know I'm not doing an all-nighter. Isn't as bad as already with tests. So yeah.
So do you want to try to study on your own, or not study, or study, or try to study with Peanut and Lisbeth?
No, I'll try and study with Peanut and.
Okay, Wolf.
I'm gonna bring over a stack of paper to Lisbeth and make a little origami frog. And say no.
That's so cool. We'll continue to push the button.
And this way, when we get bored every once in a while, we'll make some origami. Have some fun and go back to studying. It's all about maintaining a healthy brain.
Sounds like fun.
What you gonna do?
Gonna study with whoever wants to study together.
So I'm assuming that Reggie, y'all are all gonna study together because Reggie said he would study. He's just gonna pull an all-nighter. So you're all gonna study together, and y'all are going to stop studying, and he's just gonna keep studying.
Reggie, can I
Eventually.
convince you to not do that?
I'll slide him a couple
I mean,
espresso shots.
he'll tell you he's not going to do it, but he's going to do it. That's just, I mean, it's
So, all of you, because you're all studying together, Reggie doesn't have to do this, but everyone else is going to get advantage during the study phase on their ability check. So, one at a time, we'll roll for it, and you can tell me what specifically you're rolling, like what you would like to do to study.
I think
And if you need
aberrations
suggestions, I'll give them to you.
aberrations of usually being an arcana check, unlike
Yeah,
beasts
so
of nature and
I'm
you know.
saying you could do Arcana or History.
Yep. hmm
Oh, that's even worse shit. This is gonna suck.
So go ahead, since you spoke first, Peanut, if you want to do an Arcana check for your ability to recall those, those facts. Okay, then you succeed, so you'll get one reroll.
22.
You only had to. No, you don't. I mean, you didn't have to reroll. You get one reroll for the exam.
Oh, okay.
So just
Sorry.
know that. Yeah, you're fine. We'll just pretend that's not there. Look.
I'll pretend I didn't do that. Delete. Make like a Cyberman.
Gone. See, not even there. So, Peanuts. Who wants to go next?
I'll do in history. Yeah.
Okay.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'll do an Arcana.
Either way, look, I was still screwed in either one.
Yeah. So you're
Reggie needs more
studying.
coffee.
Well, you don't technically have to roll. You're going to get your 2 rerolls for the all-nighter, but you get advantage, so you would get the 22. So
I'll get a 19 then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Either you're
Yes.
19 or 16 is successful. Ezio's is 7 or 6 is not successful, so it doesn't matter which way he goes.
Right.
So you're studying, but you're just not really retaining the information. So you'll still get to take the exam, but you just won't get a reroll. So whatever you get is what you get, and you don't pitch your fit, as the kids like to say.
Watch me.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I can hook Enzio up with some coffee if he wants to pull an all-nighter.
Yeah, if you want to pull an all-nighter, you can, but
I might as well. It's only an exhaustion. That's all right.
It
okay,
gives
that's
you
fine.
disadvantage on your check, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But you get to re-roll it twice.
Yeah.
You leave it up to RNGesus and the RNG gods to see if you succeed or not.
Oh, I know I'm gonna fail this.
You could fail 3 times.
Oh, I know I will.
Oh, praise the Orange Jesus.
I'm saying if there's anything that'll help me.
Wolf and Elizabeth left. So what would y'all like to do?
So I brought over that big stack of paper, and I've been making little pieces of paper out of it, making small notes. So
That is successful. So you don't have to re-roll now, but you will get a re-roll during the exam.
thanks to all my little crib notes.
He's making origami, but he's using sleight of hand, so he's taking the idea to create reminding gestures that the book provided, and he's using that to study. Hey, whatever works. I've seen some weird study stuff that works.
Mm-hmm.
And that creating mnemonic devices I use when I study, and it works for me.
So I would like to use an insight.
A what?
those papers. I'm actually reading those papers off to him and telling him what anatomy parts go where.
Okay.
That's a 25.
Either one of them are successful. So you get one reroll.
I'm about to punch
So I
that
don't.
in half.
He did the reminding, like the gesture ones, and he's using origami to study. So yeah, that's sleight of hand. So that is everybody. I will give you the opportunity now if you would like to. You don't have to, but if you would like to role play the study session, you can. If there's anything y'all would like to say or do.
I'm just going
But
to
you
get
don't.
all of the books that I can find on aberrations and anything that slods and sloddy and you know, even frogs and stuff, and just like take them all into the room and just pile them all up and
Yeah, I'm gonna bring coffee from Fire Jolt for everyone.
amazing.
I should go. I'm thinking about if I should go steal the answers or not.
It's probably not a good idea.
It's my character. If this one, I don't know. I mean, that's
I'm
what
not.
he. No, that's my character's type though. At this point, he's in the game, and Assassin's Creed, you can steal the things or you kill people for what you need. I love it. So, where do I go get the answers?
Well, if the tongue goes on the outside of the frog, not the inside.
Hold on, I'm looking. Because it doesn't. I don't want to cheat on the exam.
Crib notes. Sleight of hand.
Right. That's the sad part, though. I don't.
They're not giving you the option to steal the test, even though I could see why you would want to go that way because that's real life. I assume they're making they're taking the stance that this is a magical college and there's no way in hell you're going to get those test results.
Mm-hmm.
But
we shall see.
like it would be like I don't know. It'd be like in Harry Potter where they're trying to get through. Like it would be something like that probably, and I don't think they want you to do it because it's not giving you the option. But you can try to cheat, and if you would like to do that, it would be you would need to succeed on a deception check or a sleight of hand check during the exam, but you would be rolling against the proctor. Not really against it. There's a number to beat the proctor. Let's put it that way.
Of course there isn't. Boy, I'm freaking rolling today. I don't see that happening.
And if you get caught, there are consequences.
Of course there is. Gotta catch me first. I got nothing.
So you can pull an all-nighter and still try to cheat. When we get to, if you would like to try to do that, that's fine. Just when we get to the testing phase,
No,
of it,
I'm
tell me
not
that that's
going.
what
If
we're
I
doing.
can't
We'll
steal it,
work
I'm
it
not
out.
going to bother cheating that way.
Yeah, it's not. I just double checked it. It's not giving you the option to do it, so I don't think that's something they want you to do.
I mean, that would be something that I would do though.
Oh, I know. That's your rogue character to a T.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. I wasn't trying to be snooty or anything towards Nan.
Oh yeah, no. As soon as you said it, I started reading it because I did know that cheating was an option, but it's not. It's not even in the book about stealing the test. I don't think they want you to get the answers. So, on the actual day of the exam, we've got Reggie and Ezio with exhaustion points, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you get in there, you're all is there. I would say that with this many students, there's probably actually more than one proctor. So I would imagine you've got like the equivalent of TAs in there. teachers' assistants, so upper level students that are also in there that are going to be walking around helping proctor, because every first year student is in here taking this exam right now.
The chances of me actually getting cheating is slim to none.
Oh, you could do it. Like I said, you got to beat that number, and if you don't, then there are consequences. But it is possible. It
That
just
was my
depends on
roll.
how you roll, and you do have exhaustion. So
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know if you'd want to chance it or not.
No, I'm not chancing it.
So the exam is in 2 parts. So you will actually have 2 ability checks that you will need to make. But we'll start with the first one. The first part, facts, and you would have to choose the correct multiple choice answers to questions that are about the different colors. So red, blue, green, gray, and death slotting. So these are multiple choice questions and answers about the difference in the colors. We're not going to actually act out the test, so you don't have to worry about that. I was going to tell you what it all entails. Like, this is what it is. And so now I need you to give me an Arcana check to see if you pass this part of the test.
All of us?
Everybody, yes.
What's the DC? What do we need?
So far, nobody's met it. Nope.
Can I use my DM's inspiration, please?
Well, yes. But you have
Cool,
a
I got
reroll,
20.
but yes.
No, I'll just take the 21.
Vigilators.
What?
Such a
I'm like,
weird
what the
country.
hell is a proctor? Sounds like
A
something to do with your bum.
No, that's what we call them here.
Proctologist is bum.
A
expert.
proctor.
Yeah, but a proctor and a proctologist. I mean, maybe it's just his friend,
That
you
is
know?
literally the only time that word is used. I've never heard it used in any other, but a proctor is someone that oversees exams or
Yeah.
like the SATs, the ACTs, anybody that like oversees stuff like that is a proctor. It's interesting. We learned something today.
Yeah.
So, Peanut, you pass.
Yay.
You don't have to. You still retain your reroll. Wolf, you pass. So keep your reroll.
Oh, that's right. I do
But
get
it's Elizabeth and Reggie all will need.
I passed.
Well, no, Liz, she passed. I forgot. Okay, so you passed too. So Reggie and Winchester. The DC is 12, Reggie. So you missed it by 1.
Nice.
Oof.
I'll use my first reroll, I guess.
Yes, if you would like to, and Edzo, you would need to do it as well.
And seeing as how it is 9:30 Eastern Standard.
Son of a bitch.
Lucky there.
Looks like I passed that one.
So now you all passed that first part.
Yeah.
Remember?
Did we?
Remember if you
Did
have?
I?
Yeah.
Because aren't I rolling with disadvantage? Because I pulled it on her.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I still got 17.
No, but you're at disadvantage would make it a 3.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. Disadvantage.
That's why you don't stay up all night, silly boys.
That is what exhaustion does, right? Let me.
Okay.
Sure does.
Make sure I got that right. Not messing it up.
These are ability checks for 1 level. 6 levels. Instant death. Yay.
I just thought it took like 1 point off.
So you can re-roll it if you would like to, or you can still pass the test. You just won't ace it.
Kiss your bum.
If you
if we pass the
succeed on the
second
next
part,
one.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I'll
you
save
would
my reroll for the
succeed.
next
You just
part.
didn't get an A.
As long as I pass, that's how I look at it.
Okay. So the second part of the test is diffusing slide confrontations. It consists of writing short essays about commonly accepted ways to keep Slotty calm during unexpected encounters. And this one requires an insight check.
Insight.
Ah,
Nice,
Even with
Ray.
a disadvantage.
What was the DC?
12.
Barely. I
So,
barely.
Peanut, you do have a reroll.
yeah.
I passed.
Yeah, I'm talking to Peanut.
There we go.
And she succeeded. Wolf, I need your insight.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if it would finally come through before I rolled another one. So
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Watch it.
I
You
gotta-
do it again. It'll come through 12. Okay. That is successful. So, Wolf, Peanut, and Lisbeth all aced the exam. But the two that pulled it all nighter just barely passed it.
That's
All
all
about
matters
the-
to me.
origami.
Sleep is important. Sleep and origami are important.
Sleep and origami. Not to be confused with oregano, which in your country you call oregano. For some weird
Oregano?
reason.
Mhm.
Oregano.
I know, right?
So wild.
Not just me, British
Actually,
people.
don't say it that way. Here in the South, we say oregano.
Oregano.
Yeah.
Oregano. Somehow we add extra letters to it in South.
Oh, in the north we say oregano too. So
Now, I have heard it pronounced correctly, so I know, but like,
Oregano. Yeah.
yeah, we don't say it like that. Okay, so it is the end of exam day. On your tracking sheet, you would want to note that whether you aced or passed on that exam. I know that we don't have that set up for y'all to use yet, but if you just want to make a note of it, we'll get that situated. Between this time and the next time, and the Ezio and Reggie, because it's the end of the day of the exam. At the end of the day, you lose your level of exhaustion. No, it was Ezio and Reggie.
That's when Reggie aced it?
No. We
No,
both passed it.
they passed
We
it, but
passed
their exhaustion will be
Yeah.
gone. Is what
I
I'm
said
saying.
they'd full face it.
Oh yes, we'll face it. As long as you passed or successful on both your checks on the two parts, then you ace it.
how in the world did I lose a window?
And I will say congratulations to you all, and we will take the next couple of minutes for you to advance to second level. You have been promoted.
Yay.
We did it. We did.
We
Yay.
did it. Yay. And we did it.
Uh,
Wait.
so
are
you
we
said we
doing
gained
the-
3 relationship points with our
I
roommate.
go through. I'll make sure. Yeah, I go through. Okay.
Yeah, so whoever you work with,
Oh, with person we work with. Okay.
yes, your coworker.
And then
Now,
I got an extra point with Mina
Grayson
because
and Mina, yes, Grayson and Mina, because they participated in the frog race.
okay.
So, like, the spirit of competition, basically, you guys got relationship points with them.
That's the whole reason I took of the portal class.
What
So
the
I
hell?
will let you guys work on doing that. I know it takes a minute. That's fine.
It says I can add 2 more cantrips. It's not letting me see any more cantrips. Weird. Okay. Oh
No,
no,
wait,
2 new
what-
spells. Sorry. Not cantrips.
Oh no, take your time.
Can't
My bad.
trip that up.
What's funny with
I'm
this
glad-
is
This because this campaign in specific is going to be a lot of this kind of stuff. It's going to have fighting, but with the exams and the jobs and stuff, there's going to be a lot of this kind of thing too.
I got 2 types of cunning. I got cunning intuition and cunning action. Cunning intuition goes with the mark of the shadow elf. So if I do a dexterity stealth check, I can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to ability check. And the other one, this action can be used only to take a dash, disengage, or hide action. That's nice. What's this?
Nice roll.
Oh, we're taking average, not roll. Sorry.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
see.
I don't do
You
the
can do-
average, or I don't do rolls. Sorry.
You can do what you want.
Yep. You some of the time.
Yeah, I don't care. I just ask that whichever way you choose to do, you continue that as you level up.
All right. Well, if everybody else is going to average, I'll average just so I don't get confused. As we've established, I'm easily confused.
I typically roll because I like to leave it up to the gods, but and sometimes
do
that
average.
backfires and I roll a 1. But like I like to do that, but I did not do that with Constance. I did average for Constance because poor rolls.
Yeah, I do average on everything. I do have a question though. Why? I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I got 2 types of yeah, I can't freaking talk to. I got Strixhaven, Silverquill, and Silverquill, and Intuition. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. INIT. It's INITI. Yeah, I got 2 of those. One for Strixhaven, Silverquill, and regular.
I don't know. Hold on.
Cause yeah, it has nothing to.
Where is it?
It's it's on the front of your character sheet. Is where mine's at.
Are they different from each other?
Yeah. Look.
You gain the Strixhaven initiative feat. I must choose Silverquill within it. Oh, so it looks like it's meant to be that way because the Silverquill says you gain the Strixhaven initiative, which is the one that's below it.
Okay. So I'm not a
But that is-
borderer.
But that is strange that it's like
I'll work with
so
it.
the Strixhaven gives you a few spells associated with the Silverquill College. I do think you're supposed to have both. But
I
that is
don't
a
How do you join the college?
I
Yeah,
don't think I get that yet.
I've not.
you are not
seen-
you will not join the college until the end of your first year. He
Okay.
selected the background
Oh,
of a
straight up.
Silverquill student.
Okay.
So that's what's giving
Oh.
him those feats.
Right.
And they're there basically if you like wanted to have a character who was born and like let's say both of your parents either were both in Silverquill or you're a mama's boy and she was in Silverquill, and no matter what, like you knew your whole entire life that this is what you wanted to do, this is where you wanted to be, and that was the college you wanted to go to. That's what those backgrounds exist for, to give you like that kind of background for your college character. But you don't want to give it to your character unless you know that like that's the kind of person you want them to be.
If I'm
So
not
does
correct,
any
the Recoil does the shadow magic stuff.
I believe so. It's been a minute since I looked at it.
I was just looking at it. That's why I went for it. Was for the shadow.
Oh, you idiot.
Ah,
I've learnt the same spell twice. You delete one and then learn a different one.
Does anybody got any questions while they're doing that? Or if not,
Yes.
that's fine.
Why do birds suddenly appear?
I thought you were gonna say what is the meaning of life. I was like, Bernie, I'm gonna slap you.
It's 42. I mean, that goes without saying.
What is
Duh.
the wing speed of an unburdened sparrow?
Jackson coconut to my grave.
What is your
A
favorite
yellow
color?
sparrow or a red sparrow?
You're old nuts. You know that, right?
I can't
Yes.
Right back at you, dude.
Wizard. Wizard. Level 1. Stop being a donkey. Can't comprehend languages twice, you stupid woman. Elite.
This is why Bernie needs 2 weeks to level up her character, not during the game.
Alright,
Wizards
ignore
and
me. I'll go away
magic
and shut up.
magic
What?
doers are a pain.
Says you. Rogues are pains. Going off in front, getting stabbity-stabbed before anybody else can catch up.
I'm telling you,
I
it's like it's hard to choose spells. There's so many options.
yeah, I run. Let me
Yeah.
see.
But
I
I
got
play a lot of spellcasters, so I've got a good idea of what spells I like and what
Yeah.
spells I don't like, and which ones
I
are
have a level
useful and
bunch
which
of
ones are not.
coconuts.
Yes, I've seen them.
I got a
Interesting.
druid.
Yeah, they
on
are.
there.
Standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as you.
I'm as big as your head, mate. Innit? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. What's going on here? I'm getting really good at that British accent. Have you noticed?
Oh, did you see the cow?
Wait, that was a
Oh, fucking
British accent?
yeah, mate. Innit?
Yeah.
Innit, bro?
She went to go see the cow.
See the what? What? Hmm?
The British cow.
Oh, shut up about the cows. We don't talk about the cows.
Oh, is that a new role? Okay.
The cows. Identify is a ritual spell. That is awesome. Ugh, I didn't mean to cast it. Sorry. Did I just cast it?
You
Shit,
did, but it's fine.
sorry. I'm trying to look at it and not actually click on the.
I do
what's
that
it.
all the time. And then every time somebody's like, you just do this. I'm like, I know, I just misclicked.
Yeah.
I know how to do
Right,
it.
just
I just was
delete it when she
stupid.
does it.
I was stupid for a second.
Too.
Got a warlock and a wizard. How many spellcasters do you need, boy?
Well, we're in
A
school.
warlock and a wizard walk into school
For the cleric.
with the cleric who doesn't say words.
There's
She
a
said
bit
some
worse.
words,
It
but
could
most
be
of
that
them are made up ones. Called
somebody could pick
mannerisms.
that. Somebody could pick that class where you make weapons and come in with a freaking gun. Sorry, twisting you.
Oh, kind of cold. Oh, it's fifth. Why does that come up? I own first level spells, not fifth level spells. I've selected level 1.
You should
And then
get
it's
level.
What's going on with the stupid?
I don't know.
Stupid.
So while she's doing that, I don't. Here's your opportunity to tell me if there's something that your character would like to do. The next part of it will take you back into combat, and so here's your opportunity to, if you would like to, like if there's something Reggie wants to do on campus, or if there's somewhere you want to go, or somebody you want to talk to, now's your chance for that.
I mean, Reggie just wants to talk to everybody. Like, he's like start a club.
Like, does Reggie want to go live stream from the middle of the biblical place?
You know
No,
he does. Why do you
he
ask
wants to start a club,
questions?
like because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of fun clubs here. So he thought, oh, we should start a club.
Okay, so what kind of club would you like to do?
Madcap Magic.
Okay.
I want to join that club.
Just doing still. Every week we choose a silly thing to do, and everybody does it.
So not
Yeah.
like an extracurricular, just like a
Right,
hangout,
like
a hangout
like it,
group, basically.
yeah. Every 10 day we like decide. Okay, this week, for the next 10 day, we're gonna all carry an egg wherever we go, or I don't know, wear our hats inside out.
Hmm.
As he's working at the fire drill, he's just gonna like keep inviting people to join the club to see how many people he can get to join.
Okay. Is there do any of your other players want to join?
I do. Absolutely.
Hey, you got one member.
Nice.
What's this club all about? Because I don't like to take pictures.
Being
Not
silly
having fun.
and doing
Yeah.
magic.
Okay, but are you going to interwebs?
He doesn't post it on the interwebs.
It's just a mirror. I just carry
a
a mirror
mirror.
around. I don't
He's a TikToker.
It's just his fans in hell who can see it, nobody else. Or is he just talking to himself? Maybe he's just talking to himself since it's just a mirror. Oh, Fox. Hello.
We'll never know. Ooh, a fox.
A fox just ran past my house. I see him all the time. I still get excited every time. 50 years old and I get excited when I see a fox. I'm the dick.
Oh, I
Saw a
mean,
badger a few times.
I have deer and rabbits in my backyard, and I still I see them every day, but I still
Yeah,
get
it's
excited
nice.
about it.
It's awesome.
Little buns.
Cool bean. I'll join your club.
How about this club? I'm gonna go get a bottle of water. I shall return.
Just please
Okay.
refrain from taking photographs
Oh, I can replace
of
one
me.
spell. Except I can't.
Uh-huh.
That's-
Okay.
I love how I said I'm gonna let y'all talk about that, and then y'all got quiet.
Mm.
Just trying to
It's
figure
fine.
out
You're
what else
multitasking. I know. I just thought it was funny because I have my headphones in the kitchen and I can hear y'all. And I was like, "That's funny." They stopped talking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They did that on purpose.
Okay, so it says I gained spell slots, but then it doesn't say that I have extra spell slots. Oh, I'm having a confused. Oh wait, this one? No.
It's mental.
You
Because they
can
don't
add one
really
new spell.
get spell slots, do
You
they?
can replace one spells.
I get an extra first level.
Alright. I guess that I did that right. Actually, what I should do is build this in D&D Beyond and make sure, but I can do that later.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So, is there some other than the club that he just started? Is there something anybody else would like to do?
I would like to go chase down my room.
Yeah, get us involved with
Okay.
frogs and then bugger off. How rude.
I know, right?
I quite like the idea of starting a reading group, but it's just going to be me sitting there reading a book. Other people also reading books. So,
A book club?
yeah, but like, obviously, we'll talk about books and stuff, but mainly it'll
You
just
can
be.
start a book club. Does anybody
Alright.
else want to be in her book club?
I like books.
Oh, I
Okay.
do.
Absolutely.
When
Me
Smell
too.
this
when are
book.
we gonna
Smell
have
this book. It smells
when are we
really
gonna have
nice.
time between work and our actual club?
You
Yoshi, what was
would.
your group? What was your group called?
So, your extracurricular is only going to meet like once or twice a week, and your work schedule is only going to be part time because you're going to have limited hours. So you would have time. I mean, you're not going to have a tremendous amount of time, but if you're meeting like once a week for 30 minutes, like it's doable.
What was your group called? Madcap Magic.
Madcap Magicians, yeah.
Madcap Magicians.
So if you were looking for Rosie, she is going to be at her extracurricular, the live action role playing guild. That is
Awesome.
currently where she's at.
Can we watch?
I'm
Madcap?
going to get angry and start to interrupt.
Okay, she's gonna turn around and say, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
Frogs. Frogs are bringing me here.
I don't see any frogs.
I know, because you up and left us to fight the stupid things. Who brought those frogs in?
I don't even know. I don't know what to tell you. I was just there, and I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
So who told you about it in the first place?
Some other first year student. I was walking down the commons and was headed back to the dorm room, and they said, "Hey, did you hear about this?" And then I went and checked it out, and then I was like, "Hey, I need to go tell everybody about this because that's really exciting."
Cool. So what was the guy's name who was coming out of the...
Mhm.
And I didn't ask him. That was like, "Hello, frogs, excitement." I went that way, he went this way, and I don't know. I didn't ask him.
I will plop down in a chair and sit and watch.
Okay, you can watch.
Hmm.
There's only 2 members. Did one of y'all join the live action role playing guild? I don't think y'all did you?
Nope.
Okay, so there's only 2 members. Rosie is one, and the other member of the live action role playing guild is Kadoris Demalawaller.
Nice name.
I can't even, like, that's great. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna type it. You're gonna see why I read it that way. Like, Demalawaller.
The Mellowa. Kadoris the
Lord have
Mellowa.
mercy. That's an interesting last name. Anyways, that is the only 2 members currently. So what you are witnessing them do is like this group. I just commonly like they're really big storytellers. So they do a bunch of different play acting and different strategizing things like. They are actually in costume, and they are reenacting you guys fighting the mimic in the first session.
Wow.
I don't remember my stomach being that large.
We're famous.
Yeah, so they are acting it out and dramatizing it and trying to see how they can potentially do like at the school. It could be some kind of they're trying to turn it for their benefit to bring attention to the club, basically, to the
Gonna have to get a
extracurricular.
lawyer for royalties.
Well, not necessarily money. I mean, they could do a play to
Just
bring in
kidding.
money, but I mean that's an option. But they're thinking since that was exciting and like, hey, later you might see them doing the frogs.
Mm-hmm.
But something that's going to help bring it. There's only 2 of them. They want their group to grow.
Yeah, they'll have to get a few more members for all the people who ran
Yeah,
away.
so like
that
you're
were
watching it and it's
bring
like
back in.
comedic, like because there are 2 people trying to fill the roles of like multiple people. So like you see, Rosie's like standing there and she's being Reggie, and then she turns and changes character and she's the mimic all of a sudden, and so it's like kind of comedic for you looking on to watch them.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a little bit silly. But I told you if you talked to her, you weren't gonna get nothing from her. Like she doesn't know who she talked to.
I could still be angry.
Oh yeah, that's fair. You could give her a piece of your mind, but you're
I
not gonna
think
know who brought the frogs.
someone's just going around causing problems and then like leaving, getting out of the way, and then it all kicks off.
Yeah, and like I said, after they attacked, that no one's gonna fess up to it
Mm-hmm.
because they'll think they'll get in trouble. College kids, man, they want to graduate without being suspended.
Well, we just shut down the whole dorm floor. Find them all.
We'll find out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to
So,
kick
is
his ass.
there
Or her.
anybody else that wants to do something? Peanut, did you go watch the live action role playing guild too?
I would love to. I would love to watch.
You could have totally went with
I'd watch.
Lisbeth while she yelled at her. You could follow
I
her.
thought we were
Who said
friends, but
who said she had to
I'm a
invite you? You
stalker,
could
so I
stalk her.
followed her
I
anyway.
was
Well-
angry.
I'm just curious. I'm not angry. I'm just curious who's doing it. Who's like causing all of these issues and then like leaving the scene before it all kicks off? Who's doing that to a college? Maybe it's a neighboring college. Maybe it's just naughty students. Maybe it's those ginger twins we saw. Who knows? I
So
wish I
y'all
had minor
followed her.
image because we could have. I mean, I guess I can go and watch if she doesn't mind me watching. Do you mind?
I'm not in it. I'm just sitting and watching.
Oh, I thought you were in it.
No. She just went and watched. She interrupted, and then when she sat down, they just started back what they were doing.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Then. Mm-hmm.
So does anybody have anything else they want to do before I do something else?
After this, we totally need to go and watch Reggie doing cheerleading. I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you seen his uniform?
I'll be in the library.
So I like that. It makes that look good.
Okay, so y'all gonna go watch him at cheer practice. Who's the other cheerleader? Xanther
Just him, isn't
Bowen. Nope, there's another one. Hold,
No,
please.
there is an NPC.
Xanther
Dude.
Bowen. Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
so there's two guy cheerleaders.
Wow. No girls?
Hey, no. But those are the ones you can build a relationship with. So yeah, we'll say there are other cheerleaders, but they don't have a name. So like they're just other students. So basically, the way this is set up, you have like NPCs you can interact with, and he's one of those. But there would be other cheerleaders probably.
He's weird looking.
Let's see. Here he is. That's the other cheerleader.
Yep.
So I'll let Reggie tell us what he's doing because I feel like Reggie and his
Well, I guess we're not
social
practicing
media
aerial.
voice.
Yeah, I guess we're not practicing aerial since there's only two of us.
Well, we'll
So
say there's more. I don't know how like a normal size. It's gonna be a normal cheer squad, but he's the only one that you can build a relationship with. That makes sense.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get relationship points with Xanther, but we're not going to know any of the other cheerleaders. But if you want to say, hey, we're practicing builds for aerials, then yeah, you can go for it.
Let's practice like chants, sideline chants. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
Wolf.
3, 6, 9, 12. Send the other team to hell. That kind of stuff. Just fun stuff.
Yeah.
She went Reggie and then went Roll.
He's doing high kicks, got his little pom poms. He's loving life.
Wow.
Right.
He's in the gymnastics club as well. Wow.
Oh yeah, so this dude's like the epitome of a cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Anything else they want to do, I'll let you do that. I did, for the sake of trying to make this more fun, I have tried to find some things that we could do that were a little bit off the wall that you would do in college.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like the frog race, just outside the box, something similar. So my two options that I have for you today is one of them is you could be invited to a drinking contest,
Why not? We're in college.
or hold on, where's the other one? Goodness. A cooking competition. All of which will have prizes. So whichever one y'all decide you want to do, we will do, but you will get a prize if you win, like the frogs.
It caught my attention with the drinking contest.
I'll do the cooking.
Now we got time if y'all want to do both. Like we can do both. Then
I like the idea of the cooking.
Do you want to be the studies?
2 people to do the drinking contest.
Ezio's one.
Yep.
Wolf
If
can be the
none of
other.
okay, but if
I'm
they don't
not-
want to do it, I'll give you an NPC. But
He's not alcoholic.
Oh.
oh no, you're fine. If you want to do it, Wolf, do it. I was just gonna tell him I'll make it happen if he wants to do it.
Yeah, I
True.
wasn't gonna do the drinking.
You don't want to do it?
No, I was gonna walk into the cooking class saying, I thought this was the drinking competition. Be the cook.
Keep him away from boiling pots of water.
Reggie,
While
do
I'm-
you
while
want to
I'm
do
here.
the drinking contest?
Nah, it's not really at Reggie's scene. Unless it's coffee. And then he'll drink the hell out of it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be ales, pints of ale.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
let me
Jesus
find
Christ.
you. Give me a second. Let me find you an NPC that would.
Y'all make me like I'm not raging alcoholic.
No.
It's fine. You are.
Well,
you
I
are
was
the
gonna go to the
rogue.
drinking
I was
with you.
gonna
I
do.
just
I was
went to
gonna do
wrong
the
room.
drinking before I realised I could only do that or cooking.
It's all right.
Well, we could do both if you want to.
You should drinking and then go cooking.
We'll put it on. We'll put it on different
Yeah.
days because if you're doing a drinking contest, you're going home afterwards. You're not going to a cooking competition.
That'd be entertainment.
I don't know. Julia Childs had no problem drinking and cooking.
You can do both. You can cook with wine.
And I cook with her often. The only real relationship I have.
You can cook with any spirit or anything. You can
So,
have.
do you want to do it, Peanut, or not?
Yeah.
It's fine if you don't. It's fine.
No, not really. Well, yeah, go on then. Yeah, I will.
I was
Oh,
about to say
well,
because
go on.
Peer
I'll
pressure,
give him.
peer pressure.
I'll give him in it. We'll put the NPC in there too. I'm gonna put because he seems like he's a cheerleader jock character. I think he'd be in there trying to beat everybody in pints. So basically, you're gonna the goal is you are at the what's the name of this place? Hold on.
The Biblioplex.
No, the Bozen Tavern. I'm gonna give you the map for it just so you know I'm not crazy. But there is a tavern.
Rectangle.
Hold on. Should have known.
I know you better by now. I know
I'm
you're
about to play.
crazy.
I must have been blacked out.
Maybe. Maybe we
That
already
fixed
drank
now.
and we forgot. No.
I must still be blacked out.
It should be
That's some,
fixed.
that's some good
Unless
stuff.
I fixed the wrong one.
I think the ones that do the cooking contest should roll with survival.
I
There we
did it
go.
on the wrong map. That's my
Yeah.
bad.
I just read it.
So the goal is like you've all been invited here. So to drink. And do one of you want to issue the challenge for the drinking contest, or are you going to accept a challenge from somebody else?
I'll take it.
Go on, what's the challenge?
So there is to throw down pints. He loses.
Okay.
There has to be a
Let's
limit
do this.
though. Or so
Nobody
who passes
wins in a
out.
drinking contest.
The last person standing.
Well,
Should have been a
I've
power.
never drank before. And, You can't drink in college, when can you?
Yeah, depends on
What college you go to?
yeah, well, it depends on what age you go to college and how long you're in college. But yeah, you can. And since when has it being illegal ever stopped anyone in college?
Right.
Mhm.
I never went to college.
But there
still,
is a
I heard
tavern
stories.
on this campus. I'm gonna assume that you can drink.
Mhm.
And so, anyways, so yeah, so like you guys are there hanging out. Is everybody here? Like, are you all there and just not participating, or are they the only ones at the tavern?
Well, the cooking class hasn't started yet, so I'll watch everybody get drunk.
Oh yeah, I'll absolutely go to cheer my friends on.
Yeah, what they said. I'm probably gonna grab a whole.
You went robot then.
So, as you're like partying, drinking, what's gonna start it is that you're gonna hear some of the guys saying, "I bet I can drink more than you."
Mm.
And I'm assuming that Ezio character's gonna be like, "Put your money where your mouth is."
Yes.
And so
Correct.
that's what's happening is everyone has pitched in, and so we're gonna get the same gold pieces here, but there's 30 gold pieces laying on the table for the winner of this contest.
Mhm.
Watch me be considered a lightweight after all these bad rolls I've been doing today.
Right. And so the bartender, waitress, waiter, whatever you want to call it, is gonna just set some pints down and be like, "Hey, good for business," and just set a whole bunch of pints down. So all you got to do is chug. And what's the way it's gonna happen is you're gonna have to roll a Constitution
And there
saving
it is.
throw.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hey,
There
you may,
it is. All right.
Such a good peanut.
Thanks.
There it is. Lightweight.
Just thinking, somebody didn't.
oh please, I'm trying to find. You can go ahead and roll if you want to, but I was trying to find Xanther stats. They don't have a character sheet, so I'd have to like make it work.
Mhm.
Okay, so you all, every time.
Mhm.
So so you all three of you take it, start chugging it, gulp, 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 no problems. Everybody finishes the first one. So you grab a hold of the second pint, and just so you know, the DC raises with every time. So like it goes up. So now roll another one for the second pint.
Constitution saving. Booyah.
Dang. So you start drinking the second pint. It goes, goes, goes. Peanut, however, has fallen short already.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're a little bitty owl and you're tiny. You can't handle much beer. Ale. So you all start chugging, and Peanut's just like, I think I'm done. Kind of person that's gonna like chug, 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 get it all over your face.
I mean, I'm drinking pints with a beak.
So like she gets done and it's all over her. She's covered in ale.
Could I cast guidance on?
Not for
No,
this,
that's
no.
cheating.
Nobody would know.
Damn it. You can delete that again, please.
It's okay.
Holding her hair back. Yeah.
Exactly.
Common and
You're
Okay,
common.
calling
so
myself
third,
Mage Hand.
so the third, go ahead and roll it. Oops.
All right, third one coming up.
Can't believe
Damn.
I'm already done.
They got
So
him.
disappointed in me.
Whoops, I don't know what I'm typing. He said unrecognized command. Like, yeah, get it together, idiot.
I got nothing in this consultation. In this,
So, you start checking the third one, and Xanther is just making it look easy. Like, he's got nothing. And then you fall short, and he just keeps going and slams his pint down and says, "What now? I told you I was the best." And he's the only one left standing. So you just lost to an NPC.
Wow.
that doesn't. Hey, at least I made it to the third one.
Hey, right? So,
What F's,
but
dude?
the two of you will get a relationship point with Xanther from that.
Okay.
I don't know if you want one, but you got one.
I don't even remember who I've got a relationship with already.
You're supposed to be taking note of it.
I know, I'm terrible.
You got one with him, and we got one with
You got one with Grace. Wait, yeah, everybody got one with Grayson and Mina.
Yeah.
Plus, you get 3 from the 3 weeks that passed towards your coworker.
I mean, my roommate.
This is why I record it, y'all.
Yeah, well, your roommate and coworker are the same person.
You get points with your roommate and your coworker?
No, just your coworker.
My
Oh.
roommate is my coworker.
If y'all, yeah, his are one and the same. Now, if that is completely up to us, the book doesn't specify. I think you should, because like you're living with that person. So like, I don't know why you wouldn't get it in both. Like, I think you should get, except for Reggie's, not Reggie, Ezio's case. I don't think you should get 6 relationship points.
I just figured I'd just get 3. Just call
I mean,
it
we
even.
could give you, I would say maybe 4, but not a full 6, because that's just too many. But I think you should get 3 towards your person you work with, and 3 towards your roommate if you want them. Like, if you want to build a relationship with
Bridge face. I'm good.
What was his name we just got a point with?
Xanther. That's the other cheerleader that Reggie
Yeah.
was with.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, is everybody to level 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure I did it right, but yes.
Okay. So, I know it's a little for you guys to try to do a little bit of fun.
We're not doing the
With-
cooking game?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Never mind. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Except for I'm not straight.
I was just going to say that, and then I thought I'm not going to out you like that.
You know who makes that joke to me all the time? My
No?
girlfriend. I'll say something. She's like, "But you're not straight." I'm like, "Shut up, bitch!" Like,
Wow.
like you. That's mean.
Mm-hmm.
So, does anybody that wants to participate in the cooking competition? This is something that has been posted, like in the Biblioplex, on like what would be a a board, like one of those peg boards that they put
Mhm.
news and updates on. This is something that
You mean the cork
you
board?
guys saw. Huh?
A cork board?
Don't ask me why. I don't know. But anyways, yes, like hanging on that. So like as you go in the door, like there would be a board on the wall, and so this is something that all of you, or at least one of you, have seen, posted up there. Like, come to the cooking competition. Does anybody have cook's utensils as a tool?
BYD.
Nope. I got a
I kind
knife.
of figured not, but I'm asking.
I don't know. I got I got rope twice.
So, who all wants to participate in it? Everybody, or just I know that Peanut does. I know
I'll
that
walk
Liz.
into the room and say, "Hey, I thought this was band practice. But while I'm here, sure, I can cook something."
2 small knives, apparently. Can I drink some water before I go there?
What?
Ooh, shape water. She's gonna like
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
drink
sure.
some water
shape something.
because I just chugged some beer and then like didn't make
Oh,
it
it's not
to
the
the
same day.
competition.
We're gonna say it's like a couple days later. It's not the
Okay,
same
oh,
day.
it's all good then.
Did a cooking one again. Also,
Yeah, no, it's like these are things that I'm just putting here for you guys to have a little extra fun with, but they're not gonna be on the same day. So when you get into, we're gonna say that it's gonna be in the tavern as well, but back towards like what would essentially be the kitchen. But you're not really gonna see it on the map very well. But when you get back there, you see like a short orc back there. He doesn't have a name, but we're gonna call him Gordon Ramsay and be done with it.
He's a short
Or no,
orc.
we should
Raw! Fucking raw.
exactly. But I mean, we should totally come up with a play on
What
his
are
name
you?
for that.
I'm an idiot sandwich.
Yeah, he's an orc that's got tusk, but he's just not very. He's a short, fat orc basically.
Mm-hmm. Enough
Are
about
there any
Gordon
other
Ramsay.
kinds of orcs?
Yes, very tall, muscular ones
Okay.
that like to be barbarians and things like that. You know, no, this guy's a but he has posted the board, posted the notice on the board to see if there was, what kind of interest was inside the school. And he did post on it. You could see that anybody who won the competition, that he included a prize of 25 gold pieces. So it's a chance to win some money. So when you get in there, he's gonna say, "Are you guys good at cooking, or are you gonna make idiot sandwiches?" I guess it's time
Idiot
to
sandwich,
see.
please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Make
those sound
your
pretty
own.
good.
that's
I
what it
could go
says.
for
Sound
an
like they
idiot
got the
sandwich.
vowels.
That's what this one says. Idiot sandwiches, and I thought it was funny.
Your mum's an idiot sandwich.
So
that to
you're
him.
basically, your challenge is going to be within 3 tiers. It's a 3-tiered challenge, and fantasy inspired dishes. So we can totally do this like Chopped and do like an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert.
Mm.
Or we could do it to where you're doing like an entree with 2 side dishes. Y'all tell me,
First one.
what you want to do it like Chopped? You've been chopped.
I have no idea what that is.
Let's
It's
do it
a
like Chop.
it's a show where they come on a cooking competition show, and you open a basket and it's got these random ass ingredients, and you got to make a meal out of it, and some of it's like really, really weird, but it's fun to watch. So who all wants to participate?
Oh my god. I guess put your name in chat because they still haven't
Sign me
figured
up.
it out.
Sign me up.
Wolf, Peanut, Reggie, you gonna do it?
Richie can't cook to save his life.
Oh,
Come
so
on,
he's gonna
Reggie,
be
But
it'll
he'll
be
go
fun.
and he'll go and be a
Can't
judge.
drink to save my life. I still tried it.
he can just taste it. He'll be there for moral support. So everybody but Reggie, that's fine. So here's the thing. The first thing you're gonna have to do is decide. So deciding what you would like to make for an appetizer. And I don't care. It don't have to be a real dish. Y'all can be creative as hell if you want to. I don't care. But know that you like this is what you have in mind. So then the first part of it is going to be to make a perception check. In order to determine ingredients for taste.
I think I'll just set this one out because, good God, I can't roll for shit.
Keep trying, it's fine. And if you fail, it'll be comedic. So like
Mhm.
Gordon Ramsay's gonna yell at you.
Wow, no better time to use my inspiration, I guess.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you if you want to do that, Ezio, you do get DM's inspiration.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, nice.
Like a house.
Peanut, you could have just taken the 24.
Could I? I didn't know I could do that with inspiration.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll do it that way.
Oh.
Depends
Um,
on the person who does the rules.
Mhm.
She said that 2 weeks ago.
yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
But I will turn back on. Always roll advantage.
I've slept about 3 hours since.
Hold on, I'm just making a note so I can note who wins.
Always roll advantage.
All right, everybody have in mind what it is, because at the end you're gonna have to present it. Okay. Or do we want to actually do it like Chop? Do you want to be like take it to him and see what he thinks, and then do the second one, or do you want to do it all at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Let's do it all at one time.
Okay. So the second part of it is going to be the main entree. So know what you're trying to make, and then roll a perception. I mean, no. Hold on. Don't roll perception. For the sake of the first one, roll in intelligence check to determine how. I'm sorry if I skipped that part. Elizabeth.
Said
Like, I
intelligence
don't know.
check.
I have that DM's inspiration that you gave back to me for my reroll, but like, what? Okay, whatever.
Intelligence is my strong point. I'm a wizard.
And you rolled a 1.
I rolled a nat 1. I'm not
Well, I got a
happy
15.
about that.
You're very intelligent when it comes to magic, but when it comes to cooking,
Yeah, not so good. Mm-hmm.
Are you using your DM's inspiration, Elizabeth, or not?
Yes,
For the 15?
See, what I was
Yes,
doing
I-
wrong is trying to use firebolt.
All right. So now for the main entree, tell me, did he leave or what was that
Who?
noise?
It was
I
Jim,
heard your noise. Oh, Jim joined.
Jim's
Hi.
still here.
Mr. Jimothy.
Okay, so for the second part of the contest, the main entree, know what you want to make, and then give me a perception check to determine your ability to get ingredients. We're doing chopped, Jim.
Look at that.
Mhm.
If he even knows what Chopped is. Bernie doesn't know what Chopped is.
I've no idea what Chopped is.
She's
No idea
totally
what
It's
an
not.
like
instant roll is
She's
either.
totally not
it's a
American.
American version of the Great British Baking Show,
Is it? Okay.
But
but
it's
It
not
is
just
not
not.
baking.
without baking. Yeah, but
Yeah,
without
it's
baking.
not just baking.
Right. I mean, I don't watch that either, but I know what that is.
Oh,
Chopped.
I thought it was mandatory that you had to watch it if you lived in Britain.
I haven't seen those either. Apparently, you're not British if you haven't seen the cows, and I haven't seen them. So, the concrete cows. I didn't even know
Okay.
they
Mm,
existed.
So now roll an intelligence check to determine how well you cook them.
How well I cook my crappy ingredients.
Yeah. Well, it means like, do you bring it up to temperature? Is it, is it soggy? Is it raw?
did you burn it?
I burnt it to
Did you
death.
burn it? Is it undercooked? Like,
I burned it.
This is why I said a survival check on most of these.
Survival.
Look at that. That is a nat 1 plus a 1 for my guidance. And then I get a nat 1 in my intelligence check.
yeah, that's funny. Sorry.
Weird.
This is why we do this. Peanut, did you roll your intelligence?
I did, but
Okay, that's fine. I believe you. Because Dallas was doing that earlier.
I've somehow talk to yourself. I will send you a screenshot.
Okay, it's fine. I don't know why it's doing that, but okay. So third and final one is dessert. Think of something real creative. What your dessert's gonna be, and then roll me a perception check to determine if you can find the ingredients that you need. I should have totally did it like Chopped and gave y'all these weird ass ingredients there. Been like, here's frog eyes, cook something with it. Yeah, that's the kind of shit you see on Chopped.
Wow.
It'd be something weird. Or like a bull tongue. Not always.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. Ezio.
I can't roll for shit.
Okay, mine's up there.
Yep. All right. Now an intelligence check. And then you get to present them to. I wish I could think of something funny. That's no help.
Mm-hmm.
We have a tie, but go ahead and we're gonna take it where you give it to your orc chef, Gordon Ramsay. So you're gonna take it all to him at one time. Is anybody who would like to go first?
I'll take mine up.
I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let them go first.
We can all go together. It's fine.
You can do it like that. You take it up there and set
That's
them all
what I
in front of
made.
him. So you take it all, you set it up there, And the first one he's gonna come across like in order, and I'm just gonna go in order the names I wrote y'all's name to keep up with this. So the first dish is peanuts. Peanuts, what was your appetizer?
What I wanted to do is create this vegetable medley, but in the shape of a unicorn's head with like a little carrot as the horn.
Okay.
Because you said fantasy.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's
Mhm.
a fantasy inspired. Okay. So he's gonna take it and look at it, and it's a nice presentation. He takes a bite of it though, and says, "I love your ingredients, but what is this shit? It's undercooked." He moves on to. I'm not gonna be a great Gordon Ramsay, but I'm gonna try. Gordon Ramsay's.
That was perfect.
What's
That was-
on American TV shows, he's an asshole, but if you watch him on British, he's not. So like,
Yes,
I
oh,
think
he
it's
is.
all.
But if
Oh,
you
he
see him
is?
with children, he's fantastic. He's so good with kids.
I think it's all.
With
I
adults,
think they do
he's
it.
a piece of shit. He's a piece
I've
of
always
human excrement.
assumed that he did it for because they told him to, like for views basically. But it's
No,
fine.
He's just vile. He's just a vile human being.
Okay, the second one he comes up to is Lisbeth's, and yours is potato.
Croquettes.
And
Croquettes.
what is that one? What the
I
hell
think
is
she meant
that?
croquette.
That's what I meant. But
But it's-
Sleepy Nan's
I
spells so
speak nanism and translate to American, you see.
Apparently, I didn't know. Okay. So he takes a look at it. He's gonna taste of it. And he loves it. It's great.
It's in the shape of a frog, by the way.
I just
I was
love
doing
it.
it with my cake. Damn it.
Ezio, yours is next.
Is fried cow heart with frog eyes on the side, smothered in butter.
Fried?
I know
Cow
where you
heart?
just got those frog eyes.
No idea.
We didn't just finish beating frogs or nothing.
Yeah, but we let them go. They were still living at the end.
Let them go in a little pond-shaped pot.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. Well, he looks at it and gonna say that's not my first choice of what I would make, but taste and you cooked it just right.
Wow.
He succeeded on both his rules.
Yeah.
Wolf, yours is last, and you got a marinated olive and cheese ring. That sounds fantastic. Can I actually have that?
No.
No.
Okay.
Not unless I win the competition. If
You
not,
rolled
I'll go
poorly,
back in my
Wolf.
room.
You rolled poorly, Wolf. So he had of it, but my gosh, you've got to do better next time. You failed on your ingredients and cook chest. Ugh! Cook check. Goodness.
The
Words
mouse
are
never
hard.
asks why the cheese is free.
So that's all the appetizers. So now he's gonna look at the main dish part of it, and he's back to peanut.
I made a pie. It's a meat pie, but the pastry on the top looks like a.
So he's gonna look at it. He loves the dragon. Like loves the dragon. He takes a little sliver of it and eats it. I don't know what meat you used here, but it's perfect. You chose just right, and you cooked
Wow.
it just the right amount. If you had cooked it any longer, it would have been dry. You did a great job.
Wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Oak Ramsey, dude.
Jim gave us a name. Hold on, I did see it.
Oh,
He said Orkin Ramsey.
Orkin Ramsey.
It's great. He got what I was trying to do. I was trying to think of a play on words, but I was coming up blank. Okay,
That's
Elizabeth,
right.
yours is shepherd's pie. I love how y'all both did. Did y'all both do shepherd's pie?
So Mine was supposed to be in the shape of the school, but it didn't work out so well.
Yeah, so he looks at it and says, I see what you were going for. And he tasted it, and you felt on both of them, so he hates it. Like, he spits it out, and he's like, ugh, I hope your next one's better.
Yeah, me too.
These are good. Ezio. Ezio, what? Oh, you didn't write it down. What's your main dish?
My main dish would be
Oh,
stuffed
pumpkin.
squirrel with brown gravy on top.
Stuffed squirrel. Okay.
With some gravy on top.
So he's gonna taste it. I don't like the ingredients you chose here. You could have made better choices, but it is just the right amount of cook. So maybe next time, let's try something a little different. And
Yeah.
then Wolf's is salmon with garlic
Right.
potatoes and greens.
So we smoked the salmon on a nice hickory board. I had my mage petties hang the little garlic potato, olive oil potatoes in the air, where we invented something new where with mage fire they air fried all the little garlic potatoes, and then we added some nice greens to the side. First ever air
Nice.
fryer.
So he looks at it and goes, are you sure you don't want to be a chef?
Thought I walked in the wrong room, but I don't know now.
Okay, well, let's see what the last dish holds. So then
It
we move
holds
on to
dessert.
dessert. Yeah. So, Peanut, what'd you make for dessert?
Well, I made a cake, and in the middle are 4 frogs, and on the outside are all little tiny models of us made out of icing and frosting and stuff. And it's like a chocolate
Nice.
cake. Hmm
So he loves the idea of it. I like it was creative. You thought outside the box. But
hmm
you should have chose your ingredients better. I'm not
Yeah.
real happy with the flavor combination, but you did cook it really well. So my advice is next time is to maybe dig a little deeper and see what you can find.
Okay. I'll try my best.
And then Lisbeth, your dessert is
So it's brownie all Elmo, but the brownie's in the shape of the trunk, and the ice cream, which is chocolate ice cream, is dripping out all over the trunk.
okay. So he's gonna say, I see what you were doing here, and I love this. I've heard all about that, and I love that you are taking that idea. And once he takes a bite of it, he absolutely loves it. You did a great job choosing your ingredients. It tastes to perfection. And maybe you should stay. Maybe you should come back, and we can see if we can get you cooking some more stuff. And then Ezio, what's your dessert? I almost said
I
dinner.
was actually getting ready to type it out. I want to go
Okay.
with I was going to type out Yell float, like a root beer float, but with Yell, L, or how you want to pronounce it,
Yeah.
with a Cool Whip and chocolate syrup with a cherry on top.
Nice. Okay. So he's gonna hold it up and say, "This isn't traditionally what I would make, but I like your creativity. I like the flavor combination that you chose. This doesn't quite work. So you succeeded on your ingredients, but failed on your intelligence check. So like you
Yeah.
chose good ingredients, it just doesn't it doesn't work." And then the wolf. Yours is Tortuga Caribbean rum cake.
So this is a nice
Mm.
rum. It's from sugar cane with just a hint of molasses. It's slightly smoked for a little spicy flavor. I would not put birthday candles on this. Fire's not good with rum cake.
Understandable. So I
rum
love
cake
what
now.
I love it. This is the great fantasy thinking. I like that. And it's great. The taste of it, I love the rum flavor. You chose really well. And the cake is just the right amount of moist. Okay, raise your hand if you hate the word moist, because I said that for you.
I love it.
The moister, the better.
Moist.
Moistest is the best.
So, at the end of it, there is a tie based on the rules. So, it's like tied for like even, plumb even.
Is there dueling involved?
No, so I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna have y'all roll, and whoever rolls the highest wins, or if we let Reggie like taste it.
Rollies.
I mean, Reggie
It's a
thinks they're all
dice game.
fantastic. He's
Exactly.
not
I
going to
kind of
tell
figured that's the
anybody
way
that
he was
they're.
going. It's okay.
He's not. He doesn't. He's not going to make anyone mad at him by telling him that
I know.
they're not as good.
So that was an option, but I didn't think Reggie would go for it. Lisbeth and Wolf to just each roll a d20, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. She may roll a 1.
I rolled a 9.
That's not a
So-
6.
Lisbeth just barely wins.
God.
It was close though. So you get 25 gold pieces from Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay.
Anybody want to roll a perception?
Huh?
Nothing.
Sure.
Oh,
You roll your perception.
what were we on perception for?
I have no idea.
20? Right.
You'll
for me.
notice Wolf has a set of loaded dice.
Oh. What are they loaded with?
Rum.
Different weights for different rolls.
Oh.
Nice. So Lisbeth won that one. Yay.
Yay.
So I got other ideas for stuff like that to make it fun. I hope that wasn't like super boring for you guys, but
Kind
it
of
was fun
brutal.
for me. I got to be Gordon Ramsay for a minute, so that was fun.
Yeah. All the criticism of the. I was like, oh, they tried so hard. You're all winners in Reggie's book.
Oh.
But it wouldn't be true to the cookie competition if I didn't at least give some.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be
Oh, I
Gordon
know.
Ramsay. But yeah. Not next week, but the week after. I know I have not posted it all in the chat like I said I would. I had a busy week at work this week, but probably tomorrow I'll try to get everything posted in the chat and then pinned for you guys so that you can see it, but it'll also be in the event. So it will
You
be
said
2
every
weeks
other week,
from
right?
now. Yeah, it's every other week, so it'll be 2 weeks from now. But when we come back, you'll be level 2.
Yay.
Nice.
I'm already level 2.
I know, but you'll actually get to use your character, use your new spells and stuff.
Yeah. I can do evocation spells and not get you guys in the blast, which is quite nice.
I got no
Yeah,
spells. But one.
Oh, your character's a little different though.
Yep.
All right. Well, I mean, I can hang out for a little bit if y'all want to go. Then I will see y'all next time. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah. I did. Thank you for running.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for running.
Good time. I
You
do
look
have
sleepy.
to go though.